roadway.
March 2024, Big Pine Key, Florida. A routine traffic stop turns into a pursuit, then a standoff. Deputy Jonathan Lane has his taser drawn. The suspect, Darla, age 35.
Darla's 35 years old, and she's being held at gunpoint. Let me see if we can get a few more of our people back. Hopefully, I don't know how YouTube is working right now. It's not working very good for me, so we're going to try. Chevy! What's up, Playboy? There we go. All right, so we're going to get into this. We're going to watch another video, and this one, I think the breakdown of this video is pretty good. I think I watched a couple minutes of this last night, or today, I guess you would say, because my sleep is so screwed up. I'm in such a strange, like, kind of algorithm of my own, I guess. I mean, when you're grinding as hard as I am to finish this You've Got Bail, and trying to bring everybody together is like herding cats. It really, really is. So I'm dealing with it, but let's see if YouTube will actually put this stream out to the public. We will find out in just a minute, because we'll know just as soon as we get going here. But let's get a little bit of this.
Place your hands behind your head.
For what?
Place your hands behind your head. Place your hands behind your bed. Place your hands.
For what?
You're driving off the side of the roadway.
March 2024, Big Pine Key, Florida. A routine traffic stop turns into a pursuit, then a standoff. Deputy Jonathan Lane has his taser drawn. The suspect, Darla, age 35. She's refusing every command. What started as erratic driving is about to become...
Oh no, it's a cop suck. It's a cop suck. The narrator is going to blame Darla. That's what's going to happen here.
2 felony charges, and her ex-boyfriend is about to make everything worse.
Why are you getting out of the car? Why are you getting out of the car? Step back. Step back. Step back. I did not tell you to get out of the car.
You're gonna tase me?
Walk to the back of your car.
You're gonna tase me?
Walk to the back of your car.
You're gonna tase me?
Walk to the back of your car.
Shoot me, why don't you?
Walk to the back of your car.
Shoot me.
To the back. To the back of your car.
Scott!
Turn around. That's what we're good for.
I don't feel safe.
Okay.
I'm gonna call 911.
Turn around. Do not reach into your bag. I will tase you if you reach into your bag. Turn around.
Okay, you see this, right?
What an absolute psycho. I will tase you if you reach into your bag. What a fucking psycho. That girl is 100 pounds, and it doesn't look like she wants to die. It doesn't look like she wants to pull out a gun and start shooting a copper. It doesn't look like that to me.
Turn around.
I will drop my bag for you. Are you a newbie? How long you been on the force, dude? You're
Turn
watching
around.
the whole thing, right? That's my neighbor.
Turn around.
Scott!
Turn around.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Team DLZ, is this the guy that we investigated and this guy ended up getting a DUI? Is this the same one? We may have seen this. I'm not sure.
Place your hands behind your head.
For what?
Place your hands behind your head. Place your hands behind your bed. Place your hands.
For what?
You're driving off the side of the roadway.
This is
You didn't
ridiculous.
use your turn.
Put a 1 in the chat if this is fucking ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous. Oh, I want to puke.
Signal and you're speeding when
You're
you pass
joking,
me.
Right? You're
Okay.
kidding.
I've ordered you multiple
he's
times
serious.
to turn around and place your hands behind your head. Now turn around.
He's serious.
You're gonna tase
He's serious.
I will have to if you don't listen to me. Place your hands behind your head.
Rat Boy Ninja, is this the same one where the cop, we looked him up and he got a DUI himself?
Pumped up? Why are you squeezing my hand so hard?
Because you keep not listening to me. Stop.
Okay,
Please.
do you know who-
Stop.
You keep not
Do you know who
listening
it
to
is?
me. Wow.
Okay, well, you smell like alcohol, too. Maybe that's
Okay.
why you're swerving all over the road.
Oh, I see. It's always you smell like something. See, because we don't get to determine what she smells like, right? They just get to say that she has a certain smell. It's just like, smells weed, smells alcohol.
Who Dennis Ward is? Why don't you call him?
I don't need to call Dennis Ward
Well, why don't you?
because I don't need to.
Well, you might have to.
What does he have to do with this traffic stop?
If really, because if you take me to jail, it might, yeah.
What
I'll
might it
blow.
do?
Go ahead. Let me blow. You're joking. How long you been in the force? What year are we at? You're new.
Okay.
You're so new.
Chief, we're not
I'm
back.
seventh generation
YouTube's got us
Floridian. You
screwed,
probably
but
already-
thanks for coming,
Please-
Chief.
Please stay. Stay.
Or, you talking to me like a dog? Stay or what?
Okay,
dude?
well, I've
Stay
given
or
you
what?
orders as a normal human, and you don't seem to
No,
respond
you're
to that.
not. You're talking to me like I'm an animal, like a dog. Sit, stay. Like, look at your hand pressing on me, bro. You don't
Okay.
have to touch me.
I do.
Press-
I'm not
on
a
me,
criminal.
bro.
I don't have drugs on me, dude. I don't have
We don't
any
stop,
pot,
Chief.
any-
Never
Okay,
will.
Stop.
Search
Stop.
my car.
Stop.
No, it's
Stop.
call up.
Stop.
Please call your supervisor.
No,
Why?
because I don't need to.
Call your supervisor.
I don't need to.
I think you do.
Do you have anything
Yeah.
else on you?
No, I don't. What kind of police state is this, dude? I hate this, man.
Yeah.
You're not. Are you really?
Yeah, you're going
My
to jail.
purse- Going to jail for what?
For
Can I
resisting.
get my purse?
No.
Resisting?
Yes.
I'm going to jail.
Going
for
to
resisting.
jail for stand.
When you don't
What?
listen
Get my
to me.
cash out of my purse so I can make bond.
Okay. Sit down.
Holy! Are you
Sit down.
serious?
Yes, you're going to jail.
For what?
First off, you're drunk and you're driving a car.
I'm not drunk and drive. Let
Okay.
me blow.
Be that as
Can
it
I
may,
blow?
you're resisting.
Can I blow?
No. Not right.
Wow. No matter what she says, no matter what she does, she's going to jail. He has to grab her. He has to point a taser at her. He has to threaten her.
I know my rights.
Okay, fantastic. Well,
Can I
one
at
of your
least
rights
let
is the
my
right to remain
boyfriend
silent.
know?
I suggest you do that right now.
Can I at
Put your
least
feet
let my
into the car.
boyfriend know to come pick me up?
No, you can call him at the jail. Put your feet in.
I don't know his phone number.
Put your feet
my
in, please.
phone's dead.
What's your name?
Darla Boone.
Darla,
Goodell.
I'm John, okay? I need you to put your feet
Can you
into
look me
the
up
car.
and make sure I'm not a criminal? You can't just take me like this.
I can
have 3
actually.
kids and a job. Like, please.
Oh, yeah. I think
Okay.
Can we talk?
Can
we
you
have
put
a
your
this
feet in
must
the
be
car?
Can we have a
really
talk?
old.
Yep.
My purse is.
Yep, I'll get it.
Can we have a
Put your
talk?
feet in.
Please don't take me to jail. Are you serious?
Yes, you're going to jail, Darla.
Yeah, this is that piece
Can
of
you
shit
get
pig.
all the money out of my
Yep.
my
Keep your feet
I
in
need
there.
my money out
Okay.
of my
I need you to put your feet
I gotta
back
make
inside.
bail, bro. Please, can you get my money?
Wow.
Left one.
Deputy Lane smelled alcohol. Darla
whoa,
demanded
whoa, whoa,
a
whoa, whoa. Put a 1 in the chat if he did not smell alcohol. She said, I will blow. Put a 1 in the chat if he did not smell alcohol. He's making it up. He's lying. It's 100%. I do not believe.
breathalyzer. But Florida law doesn't require roadside testing. Officers can make arrest decisions based on observations alone.
That is absolutely terrifying. That Florida cops can arrest you.
Darla demanded a breathalyzer. But Florida law doesn't require roadside testing. Officers can make arrest decisions based on observations alone. Erratic driving, slurred speech, the smell of alcohol, refusal to comply with lawful orders. That's enough for custody. The breathalyzer would come later, at the jail.
Just got a flight, and I was coming here to get my stuff.
His name is Scott. Scott what?
Scott Harkness, you can actually come with me to get my stuff. We're just gonna be fighting everything out.
Such a lie.
When you're
Such a lie.
responsible, this was not correct.
Well, I'm.
I tried to
Dealing
pull you
with-
over way back there when you turned. And then
He just
got
broke
us-
up with me, and I'm coming to get my stuff. It's over.
When I had my lights on and I put the siren on, you sped away.
I didn't see you. I'm sorry. I had the music up, and I'm crying. He just broke up with me at the gas station. We went to Winn-Dixie, our office. We work for Lawz next to the liquor store. And he's like, it's over, and I was coming with stuff.
Well, the thing is, your response to everything that just happened, I have to take you to jail.
Can I
But
at
it's
least
so
get my
ridiculous.
wallet so I
The only reason you can go to jail is if you're a danger to yourself or danger to society. When they say that they allow the Florida cops to arrest you based on their perception, they can arrest anybody they want.
can pay to get out of jail?
Yeah, I'm bringing your purse and your
It's
hats.
my wallet in my.
Whoa. Did you guys read that in the chat?
So, right now,
Can you at least tell him like to come get me? Because I don't want to walk from QS.
I thought you guys just broke up. He's going to come pick you up.
I'm sure if
Wow. This guy's
like
a
alcohol.
jerk.
I'm gonna be stuck in Key West, and I'm either gonna be walking, or I would hope that you would let him know to come pick me up. I would.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Can I have my wallet?
So let me read this comment from John from John. He said, I was arrested for DUI, blew zeros twice, gave urine samples, was clean, still was prosecuted for DUI.
In my glove box?
Yep, I'll go get it.
Thanks.
Wow, our country's a mess.
It's a lot of money.
How did that came up missing?
She only had like $90 in her purse.
Now they're going through her money. What a scam. What a scam. What a scam.
And when she got out of the money, or out of the car, money was like flying out from her.
She has 3 kids.
You're about to ride? Oh, you're about to ride?
Yeah, are you going to give it a tow?
Yeah.
No, please don't tow my car. Wait, Scott! Please don't tow
Gonna
my
tow,
car.
gonna tow her car.
Are you Scott?
I am.
What's going on, Scott?
I'll make it out since he's not screaming in the back. Hello, is that your girlfriend, Darla?
It is.
Okay, so she's going to go to jail.
For what?
Well, she tried to run from me, and then she got out of her car and started coming towards me. And I gave her a lot of orders to go back to her car and turn around, and she wouldn't do it.
District 4 units, copy a suicide threat to racetrack.
I think we're done talking. If you don't understand how that's illegal.
Female suspect was inside the store, acting very erratic. Did she kill herself today?
Any questions?
She's now outside. She got inside of a silver Nissan Pathfinder Florida tag 33 Bravo Hotel Alpha Sierra 3.
I guess not. You guys did your...
For a lot of different things that don't concern you, she's an adult.
I get that, but she is my concern, so you should owe me some answers.
Are you her lawyer?
Are you? Dude,
I'm not. I'm
talk
a
to me.
police officer.
Talk to me. I need to
I
know
don't
what's
have
going
to.
on.
She's an adult.
I get
You
that.
see what she's doing right now, right? This is why she's going.
Yeah, you. Yeah,
That's not illegal behavior.
It is.
Yeah.
illegal.
That's not knocking.
you chained her up and locked her in a cage. That's what they did here. They chained her up and they locked her in a fucking caged car. Of course she's gonna lose her mind.
Door's not illegal
If I
behavior.
tell you with this badge and these lights on, if I tell
Actually,
you
I
to
have to.
back
There
away
has
from
to be.
me,
There has to be
and you don't do it,
a crime committed. There has to be a crime committed for you to arrest somebody, right?
okay.
On what suspect? What crime did she commit for you to arrest
Again,
her?
she's an adult. I don't need to explain.
You
this to
do. You do. You do.
By what?
As an employee to me, you need to.
An employee to you.
I pay taxes, right?
That's
I
a
paid.
good.
Yeah.
Alright.
So
Scott,
under-
we're done talking.
No,
There you
no,
go.
we're
Unless
not.
you want to
No,
go in
no.
the back of my car as well.
For what crime?
Well, because I told you we're done talking right now, I'm doing an
That's not
investigation.
illegal. That's not illegal to talk to you this way.
Okay. Well, you're
So
standing
what-
in the middle of the street right now.
So are
Can't
you.
do that.
So
Yeah,
are
I know.
you.
I'm on a traffic stop.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, seriously, you're pulling every bit.
Testing,
What
3,
crime
4,
did she
5.
commit?
Again, you're not her
Testing,
lawyer.
testing.
She's an adult.
She doesn't need a lawyer right now. She needs to understand her rights as a basic
I
human
don't have
being.
to explain that
Yes,
to
you
you.
do. Yes,
You're
you
not
do.
her lawyer.
What crime
She's an
did she
adult.
commit?
Can I get some members of Team DLZ to tell me if there's sound or not? Can I get a moderator to sound switched out and back, not muted? Okay, so sound still works, Brick?
What
Don't
crime?
have to tell you that.
Yes, you do. Then tell her that. Tell her that. Let me hear it.
No.
Yeah.
So
I
here's
don't
the thing:
understand.
you're not the deciding factor. You're nothing involved
I'm
with
just making
anything
sure
that's
her
going
rights
on
aren't
here.
violated.
Scott isn't entitled to case details. He's not family, not a lawyer, not a witness. Florida Statute 832.06. Officer.
So this is a cop sucking channel. That's what this is. They're going to suck off the cops as though the cops are heroes.
Can withhold investigative information from third parties during active traffic stops. Obstruction of justice begins when interference prevents lawful duties. Scott is walking that line.
Rights
on
aren't
here.
violated.
Okay, and
For
you can
doing
read it in the
what?
report, and that's what the justice
For that-
system is
for-
for.
I need to
That's why she
understand
goes
why
to
a
court. That's why
crime-
she has a first appearance.
A crime.
That's why
what
she
crime,
talks to a
what
judge.
crime did she commit?
He just explained it to you.
Did you hear what she said right there? She said, my wrists are hurting really badly because torture cuffs are always torture.
For getting out of her
Lawful
car?
commands. She's detained from the traffic stop. He doesn't
Oh.
have to tell you why he stopped her. You weren't in the car, so
Got
you're,
you, Chevy.
you're
I
not
see
a
it.
necessity
Oh,
to
okay.
this. Okay,
Okay.
you're just a boyfriend. Okay, that
I'm just a
came out here.
boyfriend.
Yes.
I'm just a boyfriend. You're
Yes.
just a political figure that I paid, by
Thank
the
you.
way.
Well, let me hold $20 up.
Dude, you're...
Damn.
Don't
okay.
act like... Don't act like a
Wow,
little...
big words.
For a public figure,
Big
for a
words.
public employee? Dude,
Yeah.
Right,
again,
Steve, me
what
too.
crime did she commit by getting out of her vehicle?
All right, I think we're done here. I'm gonna do the tow receipt.
Yeah. So we're towing the car, okay? So
This is, it's just such a fucked up system. It's so
You'll
fucked
be
up.
arrested.
For what? For grand theft?
not to go to the car right now.
For what? What crime is it? For,
That vehicle is seized now, okay? It's being towed. How? It was used in a crime, okay?
What crime?
I don't have to tell you that. She's a big girl. She's an adult. You're not her lawyer. You're not her father.
And you're acting like a child. Dude, how old are you? 24?
No, I'm 16.
It sounds like it. What crime? So I can at least be informed
I
of
don't
why
know
I'm
how
bailing
many
her
times
out.
I have to tell you that
Yes,
I
you
don't
do.
have to tell you that.
Why not?
Because I don't have to.
Then let me hear you inform her of what crime she's being committed.
Again, I don't have to do that either.
Why not?
So sad.
Because I don't have to. You're not
It
my
sounds
boss.
like you're not doing your jobs very well.
Okay, then make a complaint. My name is Deputy Jonathan Lane. Right
Jo-
here. I don't have a badge.
This is the guy. This video is a couple years old, right? Team DLZ. We saw this. Jonathan Lane. Chevy, can you do me a favor? Can you look up Jonathan Lane? Can we look up Jonathan Lane out of Monroe Police Department in Florida?
Badge number. But if you'd like, I can give you my name on a business
You got
card.
a card?
Yeah, I'll give you a business card with my name on it. You can call and complain if you want.
Cool. You got a card too? Or you're not old enough
This
yet?
is so.
Can you stop stepping towards us?
Not at all.
Oh, are you threatened?
Yeah.
In my business attire, are you threatened with guns on you?
But I'm about to turn around.
Yeah, okay. Good one. You guys are so tough here in Monroe County.
Oh, yeah.
Monroe County, Jonathan
Toughest.
Lane.
I see your hand shaking there. You do this often?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell.
Oh, there's one more card. Okay.
Thanks,
cool.
Tonto. Appreciate it. Good to see you, David. What's up, Wee Man? Good to see you, buddy.
Starting.
I got that song, Chevy.
What a piece of work he is. I'll leave that for his little... I got one card left.
This guy's named Jonathan Lane.
11:25. I'll be standing by with the vehicle.
Copy. Driver switching.
What a tool.
You walked away. You didn't even take a business card?
Did he take yours?
Yeah, he took mine.
He didn't take mine. I was walking back. I saw him walking away. I was like, oh, okay.
You good?
Yeah, I'm chilling. I don't know about the thorough inventory.
I mean, it was like, there was like a mattress in the back. I don't personal possession. I can have for a car. Back up. Litter. Back up. Litter. Stop. Litter. Stop. Really? Back up. Now I'm getting back up. Really?
What is this?
You want to take him to?
This is the worst thing because if you get arrested, then there's nobody to get you guys out. Why did he get arrested? I don't understand.
Litter. Back up. Litter. Stop. Litter. Stop. Really? Back up. Now I'm getting back up. Really?
What is this?
You want to take him to?
What crime is this one?
We keep telling you to stay back
I
from
just
us.
asked for her personal protection.
You're throwing stuff on the ground. You smell like alcohol.
I'm
You're
allowed to
obviously
be.
drunk.
I'm allowed to be. Am I driving? Am I committing a crime?
No, but I told you
That's what
already.
I
I
thought.
don't want you coming up to me because I
I
feel
asked you
unsafe by
questions.
you. Okay.
What in my business attire, bro? Dude, I'm in business attire.
Look, Scott, I'll give you one last chance. If you want to walk away,
Put a 1 in the chat if this is bullshit. Put a 1 in the chat if this is bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. So he says he's going to give him one more chance if he just walks away. If the cop puts you in torture cuffs and they're a couple of jackboot thug pigs like these ones and they give you a chance to walk away, then walk away.
I just want her keys.
We'll
and
let you.
personal questions.
okay.
What in my business attire, bro? Dude, I'm in business
Look,
attire.
Scott, I'll give you one last chance. If you want to walk away,
I just want her keys
We'll
and her
let you.
personal possessions.
If she
don't
wants
have
you to
to
have
do
that,
that.
she will say that. This
Babe,
is up to her.
ask her.
Okay,
Ask her.
we will ask her.
Thank
you don't
you.
walk up like that, acting crazy, littering, literally.
Oh
I
my
gave you
God.
out your. That's littering. That's, if you
Littering.
want to be technical, that's littering.
you're balling your fists up when you walk up to us. You
wanna
grab
be
it out of his
technical?
hand.
Balling your fists up when you walked up to us, it is the biggest lie ever.
I'll watch the body cam.
Snatched it out of his hand.
I'll watch the body cam.
I watched you do it. You
Okay, you said I got one last chance. Can I have her personal possessions?
We really don't need to take both
we're
of you to
gonna
jail
ask
just
her.
because you're upset.
No,
I need you to calm down.
Quit wasting my time and I'll quit
Are you
wasting
going to
yours.
calm down?
Quit wasting my time and
Are
I'll
you
stop
going to
wasting
calm
it.
down, Scott?
I'm calm.
Okay.
I'm talking in a calm fashion.
Okay.
Bro.
Can I have her personal possessions?
She wants them. I will ask her.
You should ask her.
Okay? This is a traffic stop.
I mean,
okay?
Scott's got some nuts on him.
Okay, let me talk for a second. Okay? I conducted
Let me
a traffic
talk.
stop
There
on
it
purpose.
is.
Okay? You have nothing to do with the traffic stop.
Okay.
If you show up on a traffic stop that I'm legally and lawfully conducting, and I tell you to walk away because you're interfering with my traffic stop, that is
She was already in
obstruction.
handcuffs, though.
That is obstruction still.
Okay.
We're still on a traffic stop. I'm telling you not to go to the car because we're towing it. You're saying no. You start walking away.
I didn't say no to it.
You come
I'm
back
just
over
asking for
to us in
personal
an aggressive
possession.
manner, making
I'm
a
asking
fist.
for personal
You
possession.
grab the card out of his hand and throw it on the ground and turn towards me and put your arm inside of my car. I'm not doing that, Scott.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Sure.
We can take you to jail too. We can make this as inconvenient for both of you.
Absolutely.
I don't want to do that. Okay? You're just a random guy outside of your house. You know?
You're just a
So
random
I don't need to
cop.
take you to jail for it. But if you start obstructing my investigation, I have to take you to jail. Okay?
Can you ask her if I can have her?
Yeah.
This could have been all solved just like that.
Don't talk to me.
No, you're something.
No. You cops or something. You cops or something. You cops are the problem. You guys double tap on the screen, hit the like button. Everybody right now, all 600 people, double tap on the screen, hit the like button. Double tap. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I'm going to be going live like crazy this week, as you guys know, Team DLZ, because they suspended my channel for a week for sharing a video on a video sharing platform. So the algorithm's all messed up. So I'll be going live like crazy. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, double tap on the screen for me. Thank you.
Just know where you stand and I stand.
You're something.
I know, I get it. I get it. This ain't the first rodeo I've had with you clowns.
Nice, good job.
They are clowns. These guys are absolutely clowns.
$11.25. Those are
We're not talking to her. You can't talk to your girlfriend. You can't talk to your loved one. So 5 people hit the like button. I need 100 people to hit the like button. You do that by tapping on the glass of your phone or hitting the thumbs up on your computer. Let's get 100 likes just real quick.
So you got right to talk?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm not afraid of this crime.
So it says that Darla filed a lawsuit. There's no confirmed record.
Stop!
Toes are
Stop. Stop. Okay. Stop grabbing car. Back up. Go away now. This is your last.
I hate that.
You're going to grab shit out of my. Back up. Back up!
I'm
back up!
Are you gonna get
back
physical
up!
with me?
Yeah, I'm telling you to
I have
back
my hands
up.
behind
You're
my
running
back.
over to me,
I'm
walking
not.
up behind me, grabbing stuff
Are
out
you
of my
that
car.
scared of me?
Stop!
Goodbye.
If you get close to
Goodbye.
me again,
Goodbye.
I'm gonna put you in handcuffs.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
They're not gonna. They're gonna be dicks at this point. So let me just say something. At this point, do not get arrested. One of you has to be able to get you guys out of jail. If you get arrested, then you can't get your girl out of jail. I hate that when cops push
Hey, but
me.
we don't have the tow receipt done yet. We don't have the tow receipt done yet. If you could just give me like 2-3 minutes. Alright, he's good.
They must know they're clowns. The sound just dropped.
We should
Came
just
back.
arrest him, bro.
You really want to? Like,
I don't want to now.
It's the same. Literally, the same thing that he's doing is what.
Did you hear it? We should just arrest him. Yeah, I want to now. Sound cuts out for a second there.
We should just arrest him, bro.
We
really
should just
want to.
arrest him.
Like,
I want to now.
It's the same. Literally, the same thing that he's doing is what she was doing.
She didn't do anything wrong. She did nothing wrong. You weren't here earlier and saw it started. She did nothing wrong. She did nothing wrong.
See what?
The girl's completely innocent of
I know
any
he's gonna
crime.
come back.
What?
I know he's gonna come back out.
I can't hear you.
I said I know he's gonna come back out.
Probably.
I found it, Chevy. I'll put it in the chat. It says here she was arrested for DUI. Refuse ride, so testing.
For 12AZHDGRY2010VOLKS.
Is she the RO?
Tag is valid, is registered to a 35-year-old female named Darla Rachel Vidal and is insured by Ocean Harbor Casualty Insurance Company.
Tow receipt vehicle.
So this happened on March 16th, 2024. She was charged with felony resisting an officer, misdemeanor resisting, fleeing and eluding. In the police report, it says she ran towards the officer, yelling and refusing commands.
2058. He said that's back up.
Let's see if we'll go ahead and hook the car up, and you can just give him the tow. We just give him the tow receipt later.
All right.
Such a scam. This is so terrible.
Should have arrested him. I know he's in a bathroom room. Nah, he comes back out here and fucking arrested him for sure.
While Scott argued with deputies, investigators ran the vehicle, registered to Darla, valid license, current insurance, no warrants, clean record. But Florida statute 860.01 permits vehicle seizure when used in commission of a felony. Fleeing and eluding qualified. The car was coming with them.
I mean, I hate these AI narrators who chime in. It's some guy in Yugoslavia. You know, it's just terrible.
Yo, so this car is driving like off the side of the road on Key Deer, and then turns onto a side street without using a turn signal, like driving like she was drunk or something. So then I put my light siren on, and she speeds up and drives down the street, and then pulls into.
Put a 1 in the chat if the cop didn't care about her safety, didn't care about her. Put a 1 in the chat if the cop was a total jerk. I mean, just a jerk.
A house, and then jumps out of the car and starts like not running, but you know, like speed walking back towards me. Pull my taser out. I tell her to back up and to walk back to her car. She says no 20 times. Finally goes back to her car, doesn't turn around, refusing orders, pulls away when I try to put her in handcuffs, and smells like alcohol, but I don't know if she's DUI.
Do the test. Come on.
Right.
And as you can tell, a little bit obnoxious.
Right. Do the test, though. Do the test.
Just since the way she was acting when I first pulled her over, and the fact that, I mean, technically she was fleeing and eluding for half a mile. So just immediately put her in handcuffs and.
Yeah, and he pulled his taser on me
because he's a pussy.
Yeah, I mean, her eyes aren't red, but just I can smell it. So, but then while we're standing outside calling for the tow and stuff, her boyfriend comes outside, and that's the house she pulled into. And we almost arrested him, too, because he was like, just extremely hostile, refusing to back away from us. I kept walking closer and closer till he was 6 inches away from my face. And he runs inside of his house, then runs out a second later and like grabs a business card out of Morales' hand and throws it on the ground, and then he spins towards me in my car, and I thought he was going to punch me.
Oh my
so then
God.
We got out and we put his hands behind his back, and we were about to handcuff him, and this is like the 20th time I told him to walk away, and then I told him last chance to walk away. And he says, okay. And then he walks away. Then he comes back again and asks if he can take her stuff. And I said, I'll ask. So I asked her. She said, yeah, you can take my wallet. So then we go to the trunk of my car, and I'm getting her stuff out. And he, like, comes up behind me and just starts grabbing stuff out of my car.
I'm begging you.
Out of the trunk of my car.
I'm begging you. Can you please?
Yeah, so then he's drunk too. I could smell it on him too. But he wasn't even in the car. I kept telling him it's a traffic stop that doesn't have anything to do with him. Back away. Like, he can stand out there all he wants, but don't get so. No, we really should have, dude. I mean, he did the exact same thing as her, just refused orders 100 times.
Yeah, I should have arrested.
I'm gonna watch the in-car first just to see how long it was for, but maybe.
Please, dude.
Just horrible.
Minimum, and then maybe DUI depending on SVCs. So, yeah.
Hey, Real Deal, why don't you email those to me? Someone put my email address in there for Real Deal. Send me those videos, Real Deal. Let's see those.
I mean, bro, me and Morales, my adrenaline with this guy, he just wouldn't go away.
He wouldn't hurt a fly, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Dude.
I mean, we even said after we just left, we should have taken him
You
too.
should quit your job. If that scared you, how would you feel if it?
But yeah, I think for that one, I might contact the SAO and just have them watch the video and see if they would go for something on that.
If that guy scared you, this is not the job for you.
I mean, we didn't ID him. I just know his first name was Scott, and I know where he lives. So it'd be pretty easy to find him.
So now they're talking about tracking down her boyfriend and arresting him too, because he spoke up.
Yeah. So.
Wow.
All right. Sounds good. Later.
I hope you feel good about yourself.
What?
Go catch real bad guys, not like a mother of 3 trying to better herself. You're unreal. You make me want to buy an island out in the middle of nowhere and get away from everybody.
Are you bipolar by?
No, I backed the blue till y'all made me black and blue, and I don't trust the police. How's that? I'm gonna plead the 5th and just keep my mouth shut, and
But
we're
she's
just
not,
gonna
though.
go on about
She's
your day.
not,
But I
though.
hope you feel good about yourself, Mr. What's your name?
Deputy Lane. Deputy John Lane. I would give you my badge number, but we don't have badge numbers, so I don't.
Yeah, I don't care. You sound younger than me, and it's hard to respect. You know, I'm 35, and I get it. If you have 3 kids and you're seasoned, and
How do you know I don't have 7 kids?
Bro, I've traveled the whole world, and I could hear by the tone of your voice that it's not a low enough octave for you to have the balls that drop to make that many kids.
That was funny.
No, please don't tow my car. Please, Scott, please don't tow my car. Scott!
There's nothing.
Babe,
It's
please.
like you're just powerless,
Babe,
you know?
I didn't do nothing.
It really
and
sucks.
I took my money.
It really
Babe.
sucks.
Babe, there's no reason. I've done nothing wrong.
Poor woman.
Nothing.
Poor woman.
Babe!
Add your purse, your wallet.
Just my wallet with my money in it. If you can bail me out. Scott, will you bail me out? If he gives you my wallet, will you bail me out? What?
Just this is atrocious behavior by these cops. It's really
God
bad.
damn it!
This is really bad. And this dirty cop went to jail himself for DUI.
Baby, bail me out!
I will, babe. We gotta figure it out. No, I gotta stop.
Babe, get my wallet!
Stop. Stop. Okay, stop. Stop grabbing.
I used to back the blue until I saw everything they do. I used to back the blue until I saw everything they do.
This is gonna tase me, dude. This guy's crazy, bro. Yeah, it's true love. And we're gonna have awesome makeup sex. We're gonna have the best makeup sex when he picks me up out of jail, and we're gonna get back together. Thank you guys so much. I'll think of you.
Poor girl. She's going through it. It sucks. It really sucks. But you still have to go through
I'm going to court on this one.
Well, that's the whole thing. I can't find anything about it. I looked up her name, Darla something Vital, and I can't find any conviction. I can't find anything on it.
Oh my God, he's taking my car out of a residential parking lot where my boyfriend lives. You gotta be kidding me.
You want me to wait?
And let me guess, he only takes cash to get my car back. Are you serious, bro? You have to turn up some AC or let me go out of these cuffs, bro. I'm about to pass out. I have a disability.
Such terrible treatment.
I am suing Monroe Moron.
But she didn't. She never did.
That's it. That's it. We're done. We're done.
She never did.
This is a racket. This is a racket.
Oh,
they
yeah,
only
it's a racket.
Take cash. No paper trail. You guys are. They're on your. It's funny how quick he came, right? And then they only take cash when I go
it's
pick
not
up
a trifold anymore.
I can't. I'm
It's a
gonna
plaque.
document this. It's going
Looks like
all
that
over
now.
the internet. Your face. You're
a
gonna
plaque.
be famous, bro.
It's no longer a
I've been waiting
trifold.
for. This is it. This is. I'm gonna stop. Let me just.
You said you were going to plead the 5th. You should have.
I'm gonna make you famous. You and your homeboy. Yeah. You
Poor
guys are
woman.
rookies. You're gonna learn today. I promise you. Bet. Unless I come up dead, y'all are gonna be famous. I swear to God. What are we waiting for? Take me to the jailhouse, please. I have to take a Let's go.
Your boyfriend keeps coming outside.
Who cares? Come on, let's get with the program. We're not dealing with him, dude. You got a backup buddy that
I
can
didn't
take
find
care of
anything,
him.
Vaughn,
There's
and I
no
looked.
squad here. Come on, we're not violent offenders. You're about to taser me, dude. Just
Chevy,
wait. I'm gonna make you
have to look-
famous.
I
I
put
promise
it-
you.
I put it in
promise
AI.
you. I promise you.
I put Jonathan Lane, Monroe County Sheriff, arrests sober woman for DUI in Florida.
I'm
It
a
popped up.
journalist. You don't know who I'm a journalist. I've had enough. Take me to the jail, bro. What are we waiting for?
Darla claimed she lived at the residence, that the vehicle was parked in her own driveway. Investigators checked. The home was registered to Scott, not Darla. The vehicle was registered to Darla's address, 15 miles away. The driveway argument wouldn't hold. The vehicle was coming with them.
Yep.
Wow, and the way the cop sucking continues and continues and continues. But I want to show you this other video here. Okay, so now I'll give you guys the plaque rundown because I no longer have a trifold. I used to have this trifold like this. So now I've got
the arm up around her.
Now I got an acrylic plaque. Get it on DeleteLawz.com. So this is like one of those cop shows where the cops have embedded video cameras with them.
Hi, how are you? Good evening. I see license, registration, insurance, please. Reason for the stop is your speed and you did not have your seatbelt on.
Perfect. After the cop says that, I'm going to give him my license, registration, proof of insurance, and then I'm going to pull my plaque down, which is made out of acrylic now. It's such a product, and I'm going to follow the 11 steps on this plaque. First one, start filming. Second one, give the cop all your information. Third one, invoke your Fifth Amendment right. Just like that.
I appreciate you putting it on now, but you didn't have it on at the time that I stopped you, okay? What's the rush tonight?
I'm just trying to get home.
No. You don't say that. You've given him your documents. You're filming with your other hand. You say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent right there. And you don't say another word.
Okay.
I just got this car. I don't have the papers yet. So I got my license in my phone.
It comes like this, and you peel the
your
sticker
license
off.
that you're supposed to have the physical copy of, like the hard license, the actual license itself. Where is that at?
Oh shoot, it's at home.
It's at home? Yeah. Okay, but you're driving a car, but you don't have your license on you, and you don't have the.
You have a photocopy of your license, the front and the back. You have a photocopy almost all the time. I've been pulled over 3 times. The cop accepted a photo of my license with the front and back, proof of insurance and current registration. You have 2 of these in your car in case you don't have your wallet.
The registration or the insurance?
Nah, I just got the car like.
Yeah, but they give that to you when you leave the dealership.
Let me see if I got it.
Sure.
Is it fine? I could go in.
Yeah, absolutely. No firearms in the car?
Nope.
Yeah, nothing to worry about. You're good. Just a safety thing if you do. I just want to make sure I know where they are if they are in the car. All right, there you go. So you do have some of it. So this is the insurance card, okay? No, okay, you're good on the insurance. What about
David just put in the chat, I don't answer questions. That no longer works. The 2013 case of Salinas versus Texas, right here, David. See that right there? You can look it up yourself. The 2013 case of Salinas versus Texas says you have to invoke specifically your privilege. That's why it says, I invoke the Fifth and not another word. PBE 86. Right on, buddy. Thanks for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. Go to DeleteLawz.com. Let me tell you something. This is a product. Everybody who has one of these has emailed me, called me, and said, Chille, this is badass. I mean, it's acrylic. You understand that, right? It'll never die.
about the registration? Let's take a look at what you got, and we'll try to sift through it, see if we can figure it all out. There you go.
So you, listen to me, put a 1 in the chat if cops are hiding on the side of the road to pull you over. Have your shit together. Have your license, registration, proof of insurance ready to go. It goes up in your visor with your plaque. Your phone goes in your right hand. Your information goes in your left. No matter what the cop says, immediately give him your license, registration, proof of insurance. Now, no matter what he says to you, I don't care. I'm going to invoke my Fifth Amendment right away. Do you see the little referee right here with his hands up and a phone in his hand? Those are the documents, and there's his phone. I'm mimicking it, just like that. And with this product now, it's not paper. It doesn't fold in half. This doesn't bend. So, good for you, Cash. Happy to hear it. Are you white?
Is this you?
Yeah.
All right. So again, the reason for the stop is your speed. You're doing 73.
What kind of car do you drive, Cash?
And then the other thing is you don't have your seatbelt on. I saw you put it on, so but I appreciate that. But it is what it is. Okay. Everything's okay with your license.
Yeah.
No problems, no concerns.
It should be okay.
It should be okay.
Yeah. Everything. Okay. I don't got no ticket.
Just can you zoom in on that license number for me? I just want to make sure I got the right number here. Perfect. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna run your license and get you out of here in a second. Like I said, the reason for the stop. Okay.
I understand.
Give me a minute. All right, man. Hang tight.
I mean, at least the cop's not a total a-hole. I appreciate that. I mean, he's an a-hole for pulling you over, but... Oh, yeah. I know Hanging Rock. Sure.
So when I walked up to the car, he immediately said, I don't have my license on me. I don't have my registration or my insurance. I just got the car. And lo and behold, he actually did have the registration and insurance. It was in the glove box. I guess he just assumed that they didn't give it to him when he got the car. Looks like he just got it not too long ago. So we do have the registration. We do have the insurance. He doesn't have his license on him. He had a photo of it on his phone. License, he says, should be good. And he is bringing this young lady home, this passenger, because she doesn't feel well. He did not have his seatbelt on. We saw him put it on before we stopped him. He brought it over his head and put it on. So I told him you didn't have your seatbelt on. He's like, yeah, I know. So his license is suspended recently. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go up real quick and talk to the passenger and see if the passenger has a license on her. And that way we can have them switch over and he doesn't have to worry about what he's going to do with the car.
Sure. So, I mean, the cop, listen, I don't like being pulled over. I think you should only be pulled over if you're a danger to yourself or society. But the cop seems like he's going to be amicable if you're amicable. Listen, when I first started off, I was a motherfucker to cops. I'm much more polite now because we have to make change. And the only way you're going to make change is if you make good, you make friends. We have to try to work with this because we can't change it as much as I want to change it.
Listen, your license is suspended. Okay, they suspended it on February 10th. So yeah, that's serious. It's about a month ago. Young lady, do you have a license? May I see it? Is your license valid? Okay. All right. Just want to make sure. It's not a learner's license, it's a regular license. So this is.
When they suspended it?
What's that?
When they suspended it?
This looks like February 10th.
For what?
Failed to pay a citation.
What citation?
I don't know. I'm not the one who's driving and getting tickets. I can pull it up. I can give you the citation number and you can look it up. I'll give you the information on how to do that. But yeah, obviously you didn't know, and I understand that, but driving on a suspended license without knowledge is a ticketable offense. If you have knowledge of it, it can be a misdemeanor in the state of Florida, okay?
Yeah.
But here's the good thing. She has a license, and as long as her license checks out, I know you don't feel good, but if you live right around the corner, we'll just switch it up, and then you can't drive until you get your license fixed, okay?
All
right, give me 1 second, guys. You say you got a question?
Yeah.
What's up?
So if I just make a payment or something like that, do I
It could be. It could be. I don't know. I'll get the citation number for you.
Okay.
I'll give you a website you can go to, and you can pull it up and see what the problem.
Oh, Brian, I'm an anti-cop activist. This channel is about changing policing. Yeah, and if cops give me directives that are illegal, I tear them apart. So yeah, I'm a real dick to cops if they're a dick to me. But this cop, as polite as he's being, I would be polite back. Because there's no reason to be a jerk to somebody if they're being polite to you. Now, he does work as a copper, so you know he's got some shit in him that F's him up a little bit. But, right on, user, I appreciate that. So, but yeah, I do believe in being polite and being cordial unless they're dickheads to you first.
Problem was, and then figure out what you got to do to get it taken care of. Okay?
Yes,
right,
exactly, JS. If he's reasonable. So like, look, he's being totally reasonable. He pulled him over for some bullshit seatbelt thing, but he's being reasonable. At this point, I'd be reasonable. I'd still follow my plaque. I would still use this plaque. I mean, this is the best thing I've ever invented, by the way, so far. I've done 4 versions of trifolds. Finally, I did something in acrylic that would never break down.
So yeah, he seems a little shocked that his license is suspended.
And maybe he's reasonable because he's on camera.
Just got her license. She's got a regular license. So
they're
I'm going to
filming
run hers and make sure her license is good. And as long as her license is good, we will have them switch. And I mean, like I told him, he can't drive until he gets it fixed.
I mean, not really.
Her license is valid.
Not really.
So, her license is
Justin,
good. His
not
license
really.
is not. So we got 3 issues with him. His license suspended, the speed, and no seatbelt. So he's going to get cited for those.
You go to delete Lawz, Manda.
The citations he's getting here are all just, they're fines. If he had knowledge that his license was suspended, then it would be a misdemeanor. But because he doesn't have knowledge, it's a fine. They give him the opportunity to get it straightened out, which he seems pretty concerned about getting done. So I'm going to give him a little bit of some information on how to do that.
I mean, I hate to say it, but why can't more cops be like this? You know what I mean? And look, I don't believe that you should be fined and feed for speeding. I have a completely different solution for it. It'll come out in my book. I do not believe you should be fined and feed, and your insurance should go up to $700 a month.
So if you go on
I don't remember them saying 70 miles an hour. I don't remember that.
hsmv.gov/DL
you sound like
check.
You sound like a cop sucker, Justin. You sound like a cop sucker, bro. Like you got your mouth right up on that a-hole,
if it's not,
and you're just sucking off these cops.
And sometimes it gives you the option on how to fix it online, as opposed to having to go down to the DMV and figuring it all out. So I'm going to actually write the citation number on here.
Big cop sucky.
That he got the suspension off of.
Bullshit. Bullshit. I don't. So let's see. We're at 6 minutes and 42 seconds. We're going to come right back here. Let's see.
License that you're supposed to have the physical copy of.
So did he say 70 miles an hour? Let's see.
Hi, how are you? Good evening. I see license, registration, insurance, please. Reason for the stop is your speed, and you did not have your seatbelt on.
I don't hear 70 miles an hour.
I appreciate you putting it on now, but you didn't have it on at the time.
I don't hear 70 miles an hour. Let me see if we
What's
hear
the rush tonight?
I'm just trying to get home. She's kind of like sick. So.
Okay.
Cameras change everything.
I don't have the papers yet.
I don't hear 70 miles an hour.
In my phone.
Well, okay, so your license that you're supposed to have the physical copy of, like the hard license, the actual license itself.
Now you're supposed to have the hard license, but if you have a photocopy of your license front and back, that's happened to me in 3 states, and all 3 cops took it.
Where's that at?
Oh shoot, it's at home.
It's at home? Yeah. Okay, but you're driving a car, but you don't have your license on you, and you don't have the registration or the insurance?
Nah, I just got the car like.
Yeah, but they give that to you when you leave the dealership.
No, Ben, you should not be punished for speeding.
Yeah, absolutely. No firearms in the car?
Nope.
Yeah, nothing to worry about. You're good.
So Justin,
it's a safety thing if you do. I just want to make sure I know where they are if they are in the car.
So where's the 70 miles an hour?
So you do have some of it. So this is the insurance card, okay?
I didn't hear it, and I just replayed it.
No, okay, you're good on the insurance. What about the registration? Let's take a look at what you got, and we'll try to sift through it.
I mean, he's still got his music playing.
Figure it all out. There you go.
I don't hear 70 miles.
Is it you?
Yeah.
All right, so again, the reason for the stop is your speed. You're doing 73. And then the other thing.
Okay, he said 73. But is he 73 and a 35?
Seatbelt on. I saw you put it on, so but I appreciate that, but it is what it is. Okay. Everything's okay with your license?
Yeah.
No problem.
Going back up to 6 minutes and 30 seconds here, where we left a second ago.
That he got the suspension off of.
So there's something called the Hawthorne effect, that when someone's on camera, their mannerisms change, their personality might change, everything could change about them.
All right, buddy. So listen, I am citing you. There's a couple citations here, and it is what it is. You're going to have to get some stuff fixed, okay?
5 final stops.
First of all, your license is good. You're a passenger. You can have yours back, so you'll be the driver now. This is your paperwork. So just so you know, that's your registration insurance. You have to have that when we stop you. License, registration, insurance. Those papers and your license. All right. So you can take it. You don't have to hold it there. So this is what I did. On this little pink mailer, I wrote a website. It's flhsmv.gov/DL check. You can go on there, put your license number in there. It'll tell you why it was suspended. This is the citation number that causes the suspension, so you can research it by going on browardclerk.org. If the citation was issued in Broward. If it was issued in Miami, you'd have to go on the clerk of court for Miami and so forth, okay? You have 30 days to take care of these. One's for the speed, the seatbelt, and the suspended license, okay? You have 30 days to comply with all the citations. You can pay for it, go to driving school, take it to court. Whatever you want to do is up to you, but you have to comply within 30 days.
Okay.
Questions?
Just for the seatbelt part.
Sure.
I don't like this part. So I just keep it like this.
Yeah, you got to have it on you, man.
Oh, you just got to have it like that.
Yeah.
So I can't have it like this.
But you should be able to press this and it goes down.
That should be between you and your insurance company.
Yeah. Yeah, because all that's going to do is if you get an accident, you're going to go flying underneath. So, because this is not going to support your upper body, okay?
All
right.
As if it's about safety.
I'm sorry, you got to drive. Okay. Listen. Go ahead and switch however you need to switch, but just like I said, now that you have knowledge your license suspended, if you do get caught driving by anybody else, you're subject to arrest, okay? So just keep that in mind, all right? So just make sure we make the right choice, all right? Any questions before I leave? All right, man.
Mother and one landline, he advised that never mind.
He wasn't an asshole because he's on camera.
Explain to him everything and how to take care of it. He
because they're doing a TV show.
That's
what's going on. They're doing a TV show. I mean, that's the real deal, Holyfield. Is this another one? This is another one.
We roll red light. How about we stop our car?
Let's see if they're going to do it right. Okay, so what do we do first? Your license registration with your plaque is up in the visor. You have your phone ready to go in your right hand, your plaque and your information's in your left hand. Just like this, Wanda Meese, right? You're ready to go like this. You should be recording yourself. You should be recording yourself and see the copper behind you. You're going to give them your license, registration, proof insurance right away, and then follow the plaque. Show the cop what you're doing because there's nice big words on there now. So he knows what you're doing because it works. It's perfect. I've been doing this for years. Raggo Monkey, I showed one of your videos today, brother. So let's see if they do it right. There's a real process. Cops follow policies, procedures, and protocols. You should too.
I'm doing all right. You have your license, registration, insurance on you?
Yeah. I'm going to go into the glove.
Is there any firearms in the car?
Okay. He's got to go into his glove box. First thing the cop says is, do you have anything in your car? Do you have any guns in your car? If you reach into a dark hole, if you're poor and white or black or brown, don't reach around. Your stuff goes up in your visor. Everything you'd have to provide by law goes in the visor. On the plaque, right there. You see that? Do not do illegal things on this plaque because you can. This plaque is dope. Okay? Don't do illegal things on this plaque. This is not for that. Believe me, I know people. So everything goes here. Then you give them the license, registration, proof insurance, and then you follow the 11 steps on the plaque. All 11 steps. Follow it perfectly.
Is there any firearms in the car? No?
No.
Okay.
1051, 1700.
What's the rush tonight?
No rush.
No rush. You're doing 80. And then you just took the red light there, making the right on Sunrise Boulevard.
Yeah, that's because you was right behind me, so I wanted to.
Well, just because I'm behind you, my lights and sirens on, doesn't mean you can just roll through red light stop signs and do whatever we want to do. I'm just making sure you know, okay?
All right, appreciate it.
No
Should I take out my seatbelt?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I just give you my driver's license, or?
He's got to reach into a dark hole.
The license would be the preferred thing to start, and then the registration and insurance. If you want to start with your license, that would be good. And then you can worry about the registration and insurance. When you find the registration and insurance, can you just hand it to my partner? It's on your passenger side.
Money slip with $560 at the circle.
In most states, you do not have to tell them if you have a firearm. You should invoke your fifth. Some states have passed laws. Florida, I believe, is one. where if you have a firearm in the car, it's a law that you have to tell the cop. Now, that has not been challenged yet because I teach you to invoke your Fifth Amendment right. Number 1, start filming. Number 2, touchdown position. Number 3, start filming. He asks you where you're coming from, where you're going. Re-invoke your fifth by pointing at number 3. That's what I teach. But in some states, you have to tell them you have a gun.
Okay,
You got to check your local state code, statutes, and ordinances. Please make sure you check. This is not legal advice. I'm just telling you what I do and how I do it.
return the money.
I'm just waiting on a registration insurance, okay?
So now he's waiting on insurance because he doesn't have a copy. What does it say on this thing that I created right here? Proof of insurance, your current insurance. It should not be on your phone.
He's still looking for the registration.
I mean, you can see why they picked him to be the cop. He's a very likable guy. Even the cops I sued last February, a couple of the cops in court were very likable dudes. This is a very likable guy. So this is why they cast him in this role. Fortnite Clips, what's up, Playboy? BS Unleashed.
Insurance, so my partner that's up there is going to wait for that. No reason for the speed, just moving along. But 80 on Flamingo Road. I've talked about it before, the mall, businesses, restaurants. Tonight there is an arena event, so there's usually a lot more vehicular traffic in the area. So that's why we're always usually out this way during these times. Insurance is good, registration shows active. I asked him why he made the right. So when we were behind him, lights and sirens, it took him for a while to stop. I'm surprised he didn't stop sooner. And he, when he's making the right, the light was red, and he just rolled the right. And I'm like, why'd you roll the right? And he says, well, you were behind me, you were stopping me. And I'm like, just because a police car is behind you trying to stop you doesn't mean we just go through stop signs and red lights. And
so let me read this to you real quick. There's 11 to 14 states commonly called jurisdiction in Alaska, Arkansas, Hawaii, Louisiana, Maine, in certain non-permit states, Michigan, Nebraska, North Carolina, North Dakota, Texas, and the District of Columbia. Other states only require you disclose if the cop asks you, like Ohio, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, and Oregon. A large number of states, including Nevada, Colorado, Montana, Georgia, Idaho, Indiana, Kansas, South Carolina, Vermont, and West Virginia, have no duty to inform the cop at all whatsoever. So about 20% of the states have laws that say you have to tell the cop you have a gun in the car. I've been pulled over a few times with guns, and I never told the cop. I invoked my fifth, or I may have had a back and forth because I'm an activist.
do whatever we want. So, but there is a red light camera there, so I'm sure he'll get a citation for it. Now, could we write him for it? Yes. And then what would happen is if he got the red light ticket in the mail, and then I had also written him for the red light, the one that I write triumphs the camera. So there's an affidavit that they just fill out saying that, hey, I already got a ticket for this, so that it doesn't double up. And if you've watched...
I didn't tell him in Ohio, Amanda.
I'd say almost every episode I usually get.
I open carry in every state that I could open carry in. I carry a gun with me in states that I'm legally allowed to carry a gun.
One of these, somebody's going 30 miles an hour faster on the posted speed limit like this. We're at 80 and a 45. It's a mandatory court appearance, so he's going to get a...
I didn't say anything, Amanda.
Mail for his court appearance. And he'll have to show up, or he can have a traffic attorney go for him. If he doesn't show up, then they suspend his license.
I mean, I'll be honest. You guys know Team DLZ will tell you, every guy in here, John Lund, Chevy, I'm no cop sucker. I don't like most cops. I think a lot of cops are dicks. I think most cops are dicks. But there are some cops I like. Daniel Welch over in Tennessee, Alabama. And this cop is very likable. He's a likable cop. He is. That's why they put him here in this role, so that he can show the public, hey, look, our cops are likable.
No insurance with him at the time of the stop. Just registration.
Just the registration? Okay.
You got to have it. You got to have it like this. Do it like this,
I was
everybody.
confirming that he doesn't have the insurance?
Do it like this.
Okay, thank you.
Do it like this.
So my partner said he doesn't have the insurance on him.
have your registration and the front and back of your driver's license photocopied, so you have a copy of it. I was in jail in 2024, released, my conviction overturned.
I was thinking.
So many guys were in jail.
Cookies today either.
What do you say?
My partner in crime over there. I was thinking. I don't think we're getting cookies today either.
That's what he's thinking about. He's thinking about whether he gets cookies.
My partner in crime over there, the motorman, the cookie giver, is backing us up.
Sure thing, bro.
But I don't think he's got cookies today.
Echo 37 Old Center Park.
So we got a bunch of copies here. Because it's a mandatory court appearance, he's got to sign his copies. Sign
oh yeah,
copies.
Fortnite clips. Oh yeah.
Now I get a copy stating that he understands he's going to have a court appearance.
Alpha 7181 copy.
And I'll circle the citation number for the speed. And I'll put it in his little mailer.
4200 North Pine Island Road.
And I also circle the website for the Broward Clerk. Because sometimes people move or they say I never got the letter. It's your job to follow up. So if in a couple weeks it hasn't shown up, if you go on the clerk's website and type in the citation number, it will tell you the court date. So you have to make sure you follow up on it. And that's why when I walk up, I make sure that the address on their license is accurate, especially on one where we have to send them court information to make sure that they get the correspondence. So when I walked up, I asked him, he said, yep, that's where I live. I said, it's important. Yep, that's where I live. Okie doke. So let's go.
So the thing is because I made all the words on this plaque bigger, like compare the difference. You know, this was the trifold that we had for a couple years. I mean, look at all those words. You got those lights, sirens, cops standing over you with guns. And this is a great trifold because on the back it says, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. But this one, the words, oh, I can take the sticker off this one. Let me get one that's not brand new. So this one, all the words are big. Start filming, hands go to touchdown position, I invoke the Fifth. I mean, Socolow versus United States. I made it a lot easier, and it's easier to use when that cop's in front of you. I met so many guys in jail who were arrested because they didn't have identification. Literally, car got impounded, they got put in jail because they didn't have ID.
Sir, so listen, a couple things here, okay? I am citing you for the speed and not having the proof insurance, okay? The proof insurance is an easy one. No matter what, you have to go to court on both of these, okay? So when you go to the court date, if you're giving it to a ticket attorney, that's one thing. But if you're going to show up, just make sure you bring the insurance with you. That one will probably get dismissed. There's like a small fine involved, like $10. So just make sure you have that with you on the day of your court appearance. The court appearance itself, you're going to get a letter in the mail. That's why I asked you about the address on your license being accurate. You're going to get a letter in the mail in about a couple weeks. It's got the court date information. You have to show up for that court date. If you fail to show up for the court date, they will suspend your license. So make sure you show up. If for whatever reason you don't get the court date and it's been like 2-3 weeks and you haven't gotten it, you can go on browardclerk.org. I circled it, and you put in the citation number and it will tell you your court date, okay? If you have questions.
Okay, so look, if you have everything in order, your license, registration, proof of insurance, and everything's perfectly put together, and you invoke your Fifth Amendment right, and he asks you, is this the ID on your license? You just point right here. Don't repeat it again. Heather in Oklahoma showed us that cops were trying to smell your breath. Don't repeat yourself. After you invoke the Fifth, if you have all your stuff together and you have your license, you got everything put together, don't say anything but I invoke the Fifth and follow the instructions on the plaque. Follow it perfectly.
Questions for me so far?
No.
All right, hang on to that. It's your registration, your ID. I'm just going to get a signature from you stating that you understand you have a court date and you will appear for it.
20 miles
It's not a mission
hour.
of guilt or anything like that. It's just stating that you
20 miles hour over is criminal speed in your state. That is criminal speed. They made that up. It's so terrible.
show up and you understand what I told you, okay? So a signature there, and then I'm going to give you your copies, and you will be free to go.
So I have to show up to court, basically?
Yep, you can hire an attorney, or you can show up yourself. Those are pretty much the only two options.
Nobody's for drinking and driving.
Just make sure you don't forget
I mean, put a 1 in the chat if you're against drinking and driving. I think it's going to be everybody here. Put a 1 in the chat if you are against drinking and driving. I think everybody here, Team DLZ, this is an anti-cop channel, but we still are against drinking and driving. Let me show you his most popular video. Here's this guy's #1 video that he has on his channel. This is his #1 video.
Pull up to the turn lane, please.
This is his most watched video right here.
Pull up to the turn lane, please. Out of the road. Pull up to the turn lane, please. Hi. How are you? I was trying to get you to pull off the road because we're in the middle of the road. Do you have your ID on you?
You're supposed to pull to the right.
Reason for the stop is your speed, okay? You're on radar at 63 miles per hour. You know? Any reason for this?
No, it's not laminated. It's made out of acrylic. This is not a lamination. This is full-on acrylic. Like this is not a lamination. When it comes like that. You take the sticker off of it, and then it's like this. This is a full-on. I mean, it's badass.
The speed, or just weren't paying attention?
I pay attention, but I focus for pick up my baby.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. All right. Do me a favor. Are you going right or left or straight up here?
Sorry?
Which way are you going at the light?
Straight.
You're gonna go straight. Do me a favor. Pull up to the right in the side of the road over there so that we're off the road. I'll meet you up there, okay? She's doing 63. Speed limit here is 45.
Okay.
Left lane.
So, like, I don't think you should get a fine for 63.45. I think the cop should pull up next to you, look at you, and say, "Dude, you got to slow down." And then you can tell by someone's face if they're all effed up, right? Cop pulls up next to you, not behind you, not lights and sirens, just pulls up next to you and says, "Hey, you got to slow down. You can't drive like that." That's it. That should be the entire thing. That's it.
Trying to go get her kid, so 37 copy 50. On a day like today too, with the roads being wet, it's probably not a good thing to be going above the speed limit.
No.
It definitely makes it harder to stop your car. You slide and whatnot.
I got to be careful how I say that. How I say that to Avtomat.
Okay, ma'am. So listen, I issue a citation for the speed, all right? Because you're doing 63, 18 over on the road here, okay? You ever had a ticket before? No. You want me to explain this to you, or do you want to read through it on your own?
Explain.
Okay, so this is a citation for 63 and a 45. It was via radar, okay? Our radar information's on there. It says you got to comply within 30 days. Inside this pink mailer has options. So it says option 1. Basically, your options are either pay for it, go to driving school, take it to court. Whatever you want to do is completely up to you, but you have to let the courts know within 30 days what your intentions are, okay? One quick question for you, because I just want to know. Is there any reason why you stopped in the road and you didn't pull over?
No, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right. Point right at your plaque right here and say, you don't talk to cops. It's not going to help you in the long run.
Because I don't
be polite.
When you talk about for this stuff.
Okay, so
no
have you ever pulled over before?
No,
okay.
never.
Just so you know, when a police car gets behind you and we're trying to stop you or whatever, it's okay if there's nowhere to pull over because this is a long stretch of road. But let us know somehow. Maybe put your hazards on and slow down and just get off the road somewhere like you are right now, just out of the main road. That's all we want, because where we were over there was around a blind curve, and if a car comes around doing a fast speed, they're not going to be able to stop in time, and we're going to get hurt, okay? So do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay, so just make sure you comply within 30 days. If you don't have any questions, you're free to go, okay? Have a better night, okay? 3 seconds.
So it's so funny because someone said he's living in a fantasy world, but then right above it, Art said, I was in Sweden once. The driver was speeding. The cop pulled up next to him, signaled him to slow down, and then the cop drove away. So I'm dreaming. We can't do it like other states. Good to see you, Mikey B. Glad you're in the chat.
I'm not eating whiskey. I did ask her. I said, is there any reason why you didn't stop? Like over here or whatever. Why'd you stop in the middle of the road? She said she didn't know what to do. She said she'd never been pulled over before. So I gave her a little bit of an education that when law enforcement is stopping you, or you believe that you're being stopped, whatever, instead of stopping in the middle of the road, sometimes the right thing to do is slow down so that we know at least you've recognized the fact that we're trying to stop you. Put your hazards on or something like that so that we know that you're aware that we're trying to stop you. You're just trying to find a safe place to pull over. Turn lanes are great. Side streets are great, but main drags, like on the road here, they're not a good idea. But she understood.
Someone about Ironton asked, we're trying to get an arraignment on video now in Ironton right now.
But she's very polite. No issues with that one.
I'm not anymore, Jordan.
Hi, how are you? Good. You have your license, registration, insurance? Reason for the stop is your speed, okay? The speed limit here is 40. Okay. You're doing 60. Very good.
Very good. It's my first time that I got pulled over.
Sure. So we need your registration, which is that paper right there. Perfect. So see how it says up here, Florida
You got a
vehicle
video of
registration,
that?
so that's your registration. So that's good. And then your insurance. Usually there's, sometimes they send you a card in the mail, or that's your insurance right there.
Hessen, do you have a video of that you can send to me? I'm sorry that happened to you, brother.
Perfect. Everything good with your license? Any reason for the speed, or just weren't paying attention?
I didn't pay attention.
Okay. Do you come through this way often?
Yeah.
Okay. You, where the speed limit is 40 here? Yeah. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. Let me get you out of here. Hang tight. Another first timer. Never been pulled over before. Didn't know what.
Wow, that's crazy. 50,000 pullovers every single day in our country. 50,000 and tickets, and they're ripping us off, and it's not doing any good. People still speed. They don't use their blinker. It's all so normal.
Registration or his insurance look like. But we got it. We worked it out. He says he goes through this way often. Never really realized that he was doing over the speed limit. Okay, sir, so listen, I'm issuing a citation for the speed, okay? My job is traffic enforcement, so that's what I do is I stop speeders, okay?
That's right,
Here's your
Salam.
license, registration, insurance back, so you have all that. Citation here is for 16 to 40. It's 20 over. You have 30 days to take care of it. This pink mailer will explain all your options. If you just read through it, you can pay for it, go to driving school, take it to court, whatever you want to do is up to you, okay? You just got to do it in 30 days. You have any questions for me? All right, you good? Drive safe.
I mean, let me ask you a question. Put a 1 in the chat if you get a ticket from a nice cop and you feel better about it. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't give a shit if you got a nice cop, you don't want a ticket. So put a 1 if you're okay with the cop giving you a ticket if he's a nice cop. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't care how nice he is, you don't want to be feed and fined, and you don't want your insurance to go crazy.
Quick and to the point, knew that he was speeding. Looked like he just wanted to get going. And
that's right, taxation is theft. That's right.
Try to make it as enjoyable as possible for everybody. Hello, how are you? Okay, you have your license, registration, insurance on you?
Wow, you're an authoritarian,
Reason for the stop
Justin.
is your speed, okay? You're doing 63 miles an hour on a 40.
Just because I'm just coming from this.
Coming what, I'm sorry?
From work, and just want to just have a
Okay,
1.5.
well, you're doing 23 miles an hour over. Do you have your information?
See, if he was really a nice cop, he would pull up next to you and say, slow down, I'm going to be looking for you. You better slow down, and then you get to go. That's what should happen.
Well, you're going pretty fast. Let's work with your information real quick, and then we'll figure things out, okay? And just the registration, the insurance. That looks like it. Let me take a look. I'll help you out here.
Shirley, some of the laws are wrong. Some of the laws are like criminal speeding. Shirley, you should not be arrested and put in chains and cuffs for speeding. Really, if you're doing 150, they should take the car from you, right? But 20 miles an hour and over, you don't even notice 20 miles an hour over in a lot of places. Now, if there's a bunch of kids running around, it's a school zone, I understand that. But just on a road like that, it would be really easy to do 60 on that road compared to 40. I mean, look at that road. It's wide open. Really easy to do 60 and a 40 there, wouldn't it be?
Yep, the insurance
Oh, he
is
loves
good.
them, Mac.
Let me see the
He
registration
loves
real
them.
quick.
I mean, I can't mimic it, but he loves them.
You hang on to the insurance
He's
card
got
for
two.
me, because that's
He's got
good.
two. Justin has
Okay.
two, one on each hand.
So what is your new address? Let me look at that.
I checked it,
You don't know where you live? That's not good.
Are you DB?
You don't know where you live?
No.
Well, you got to know we sit here. We do traffic enforcement here all the time. There's a speed limit is 40, and everybody wants to speed.
I see you yesterday right there.
And you saw me yesterday?
I'm like, what I did, just like,
All right. Well, okay. So is your license good? There's no problem with your license?
Yes.
All right, let me run it and get you out of here, okay? Hang tight, but I have to still do my job and run your license and your tag and stuff like that, okay? Just hang tight. He said he just moved a couple months ago, and he saw me yesterday out here. And he knows I sit out here. And he's still speeding.
So that's the problem I have. Okay, chat, I want to see what you guys think. That's the problem I have, that they're sitting there hiding to get us. Put a 1 in the chat if that should not be a thing. You should not be sitting there hiding to get us. Put a 2 in the chat if you're okay with cops hiding. That's what I'm not okay with. If you're driving like an asshole, you should be pulled over. But if you're just speeding and there's no children around, no one running out into the road, doing 20 and a 40, 40 and a 60 and a 40 is not that big of a deal. It's just not. You'll know if it is in residential areas.
But he doesn't know his address.
They
Very
should
nice
not be
guy,
hiding.
But again,
should not be
you're
hiding
not
to
here,
get
we're
us.
not always out here to make friends. You know, we have a job to do.
No, you don't have that job to do, Copper. I like the guy. He's likable, man. I got to hang out with this guy, go bowling, right? But he shouldn't be hiding to get us.
63 and a 40, especially if you know that I was out here yesterday, and you know we're out here, not just me. There's other officers that sit out here. Seems like everybody I stopped today has been very nice. There might be good news, Sunrise, because I'm running low on paper.
Right, Dark Rose. If that's his beat, like Dark Rose said, you should pull up next to him and say, this is my beat. I'm going to be watching. You come through here that fast again, I'm going to pull you over. Then if he comes through again, pull him over. Third time, I have a totally different idea. You put a speed tracker on the car that doesn't have GPS but has a speed tracker, and you check it. We got to figure out a way to stop people who are dangerous, right? But not people who are just barely above the speed limit.
Okay.
Eric
so I am
can
citing
do
you
it.
for the speed. It seems like if you saw me yesterday, that was your warning. Because if you know I'm out here, then you got to obey the law, okay? And it's not like you're doing 5 or 7 or 10 over. You're doing 23 miles an hour the speed limit, okay? And the last thing I want
It's easy to do 23 miles an hour over and nobody's getting hurt.
to do is have you get in an accident and then really ruin your day, okay? Couple things. Update your address on your registration and your license as soon as you can, okay? You have 30 days from the time you move. As far as the citation goes, you have 30 days to take care of this. The options are inside this mailer. You can pay for it, go to driving school, take it to court. Whatever you want to do is up to you.
Right, Richard?
If you don't have any questions for me, you're good to go. You're doing 23 over. There's a breakdown in there. I believe it's 281. If you decide to pay for it outright.
$281. Is that highway robbery? Put a 1 if that's highway robbery. $300. $300 for doing 20 miles an hour over. Put a 1 if that is highway fucking robbery. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't mind paying it. If you don't mind, hey, fuck it, we'll pay it. American can do it. Listen, you guys, do me a favor. Say hello to my boy Eric. American can do it. Good to see you, Eric. Keep fighting, brother.
It'd be $281. Okay.
$300.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna pay that.
On the back here.
$300.
See where it says payment options. So it's got all the information. You actually got to read through it. You have to go flip through it and take a look and read and see what option is best for you. Okay.
Right.
But ultimately, you just got to slow down. Okay.
So, but they're gonna be against my.
It definitely will be. If you play for it outright, you're admitting guilt to speed. You're going to get points on your license. If you don't want the points, you can choose traffic school or another option. But you got to read through that mailer, and it'll tell you or help guide you on what option to choose.
I'm going to take $300 out of your pocket. Everybody right now, double tap the screen, hit the like button. 700 people in here. Let's get 100 likes real quick. Double tap right on your glass of your phone or hit the thumbs up button. Let me read the super chat. History Bear said, how often does that psychopath cop run at 10 to 20 miles an hour and over when there's no emergency? No psychopaths should not be hiding for piracy purposes, says History Bear. Thanks for the super chat. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. God bless. Thanks for the support.
Yeah, and you got 30 days to make the decision. So, okay, you're good to go,
you
man.
can disagree with me, Deegan. I appreciate you disagree with me.
Wow, we're stopping in the same spot.
Deegan disagrees with me. I appreciate that. Oh no racist stuff. Someone send him packing.
37 copy 50.
Someone send that guy packing.
Sir, can you pull up to the right?
You can't be. No, get rid of that guy. No racist shit in the chat. Get him out.
That's good. Thank you. Hello, how are you? Okay. You have your license, registration, insurance. Reason for the stop is your speed.
It's in there.
Absolutely. Yep. No firearms in the car?
No,
All
sir.
right. Perfect. Thank you. The reason for the stop is your speed, okay? I did 58 and 40. Is this your car?
What was the speed on that? I'm sorry, I didn't hear. I was blocking the racist.
Absolutely. Yep. No firearms in the car?
No,
All
sir.
right. Perfect. Thank you. The reason for the stop is your speed, okay? I did 58 and 40. License, registration, insurance. Sir, can you pull up to the right, please? That's good. Thank you. Hello, how are you?
No, Daryl, I don't agree with the laws just because I know the Constitution inside and out. That has nothing to do with me agreeing with the laws the legislators have created.
Okay. You have your license, registration, insurance. Reason for the stop is your speed.
It's in there.
Absolutely. Yep. No firearms in the car?
No,
All
sir.
right. Perfect. Thank you. The reason for the stop is your speed, okay? I did 58 and 40.
Okay, so he's 18 miles an hour and over. But look at the road, y'all. Look at the road. I'm a constitutional law scholar, but that does not mean that if you're doing 15, 18 miles an hour over on that open road, you should not be pulled over and ticketed. You shouldn't be harassed at all. Look how open that road is. That's crazy.
Is this your car?
Yes, sir.
All right. And just the registration, sure. Absolutely. Yep. What's the reason
Rancho,
for the speed?
relax,
Just not
so-
paying attention, or?
I was not. I was a little bit.
Dude, do not answer questions. Do not answer questions. That's why I created this beautiful plaque right there. I invoke the 5th. Hands to touchdown. I invoke the 5th Amendment. I see that? 11 steps as to what you do when you get pulled over. And it's to not talk.
Heavy on the gas.
Okay.
I would be very honest with you. I was by myself, so obviously no one was there to pace
Second
me,
City
so
AK.
I just kind of let it go a little bit. I apologize.
Dude, he's admitting to a crime. Shut the front door. And you're going to be overwhelmed when that cop is in front of you. Use the plaque. Use your guide. Do not talk to cops. It's not going to help you. Be polite. Be respectful. Don't be mean. Don't be rude. Afternoon, officer. Respectfully, officer, I'm going to invoke my 5th Amendment right to remain silent. If he says, what'd you say? You just point right back to it. And you don't say another word right there. Your phone already heard it. You should be recording with this hand, and then you have the plaque in your left hand with all your documents. Everything's right here on your plaque, just like that. The plaque now is even better. It holds everything tight. This is really indestructible. You could break it in half if you wanted to, but you want to make sure you invoke the 5th and always just follow the 11 steps. Wow, it's crazy.
All right, where are you headed to?
I am headed to an event that I was supposed to be there on time. I am a little bit on early, but that's because at least not being with anybody, I probably just let it go.
Okay. All right. Do you still have the insurance card? Or I don't know if you put it back.
So the cop didn't even do his training. The reason why a cop asks you where you're coming from and where you're going is number 4 on the plaque. Cop asks you where you're coming from or where you're going to. Socolow says the case of Socolow versus United States says if you tell the cop where you're going, he can create plot points and call you a drug courier. Yes, you get the plaque on DeleteLawz.com. Someone could put the link in the chat. Okay. If you tell the cop where you're coming from and where you're going to, 1989 United States versus Socolow says the cop can create plot points and call you a drug courier, pull you out of your car, put you in cuffs, search your car, call out a drug dog because you told him where you're coming from and where you're going to. Look it up. Look it up on AI. Look it up on Google. United States versus Socolow right there. That allows the cops to call you a drug courier.
I have a new insurance, but I have it on my phone.
Sure. That's fine. You can pull up on your phone. Is there any reason why you're...
Now he doesn't have his insurance. He's got to stop recording with his phone. Your insurance goes on your laminated slip, so you have everything put together. Frustrating.
Tag is expired, or did you forget to renew it?
Frustrating.
I don't think I got it shipped to my house to.
Okay, I'll check on my end.
Yeah,
yep.
I have an
Is
email.
it all right if I zoom in on that?
Yeah, yes, sir. Absolutely.
Now he's got his hands on his phone.
Perfect. Everything good with your license?
Yes,
no problems,
sir.
no concerns?
I've only been pulled over twice, so I'm probably a little shaky for that reason. I apologize.
You did just...
He just admitted it. It messes you up. You got a guy with a gun and lights and sirens?
It's fine, okay? Just pull completely off the road. You did, but you left me out. So it's fine. That's all right. You're the second guy in a row that did that to me, so it's quite all right. Everything's good with your license, you said? And you just were zoned out? Running late?
Running late.
All right. Hang tight, man. Let me get you out of here. He's running late.
Look, Justin's in the chat. He's a giant cop sucker, but Justin has been respectful. He's not sitting here calling me a bunch of dirty names. You're allowed to disagree. I disagree with you, Justin. I don't support policing in its current form. Someone else said they disagree with me. Daryl did. We disagree. You're welcome to say whatever you want, but I'm not going to call you names and be mean to you.
Late for an event. And just wasn't paying attention. He said I was a little heavy on the foot, with my foot. I said, yeah.
I didn't say it's okay. I said it shouldn't be a pullover. The cop should pull next to you and say, dude, I'm going to be looking out for you tonight. This is your warning. Don't be doing 20 miles an hour over the speed limit. Because look at the road, dude. It's wide open.
A little bit. He said it's his second or third time being pulled over, so he's a little shaky.
Of course.
Did just fine aside from leaving me out on the road. All right, so everything checks out with your tag, so that's good. I am citing you for the speed, though. Have you ever had a ticket before?
No, sir.
Never? Okay, do you want me to explain everything to you? You want to read through it on your own?
How much is it? How much money is that?
Sure.
How much is that?
So
What's
this
that
is
gonna
for
cost
50
me?
and a 40. You're 18 miles an hour over the speed limit. You have 30 days to take care of it. Inside this pink mailer, it'll explain all your options. Yes, there's option 1. You flip through it, have option 1, option 2, option 3. I think there's an option 4 in here now. You basically pay for it, go to driving school, take it to court. Whatever you want to do is up to you. You just got to select an option, let the court know within 30 days, and then that's it. Payment and the dollar amount is inside the pink mailer, as well as how to take care of it. That's what you want to do, okay?
Yes, sir.
Any questions for me?
How soon can I pay for it?
You should take a couple days before it's in the system, but I mean, I don't think it's going to populate like tonight, but just give it a couple days to populate, and it should, if you go to pay for it, it should allow you to pay for it. If it doesn't allow you, it's not in the system.
Is the price,
You're doing 18 over, and this is because it's a regular speed thing, speed zone, not a construction zone or a school zone. So you're 18 here, which should be 256.
Okay.
So if you pay for it outright, you're going to get points on your license. So if you don't want the points, you have other options. You just got to read through, and it'll tell you what to do. Okay.
So, but wait a minute. Look at the road he's on. That road is gigantic. There's no schools. There's no kids. Doing 18 miles an hour and over is no big deal. He should get a warning. Cop pulls up next to him and says, "Dude, slow it down." I understand that. No problem. I get it. We all got to follow the rules. I get it. There's rules for a reason to try to keep everybody safe. But ripping people's money off, pulling them over, scaring the shit out of them, then arresting them for criminal speed is a crime against humanity. Come on, man. I'm not saying that cops shouldn't interact with him. I'm saying it shouldn't be, I'm going to pull you over and steal your money.
I paid for it outright. I get points.
No, it's not.
Yes, sir.
Paul.
That's admitting guilt.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah. You're going to get points on your license. So if you don't want the points, you have other options. You just got to read through, and it'll tell you what to do.
Yes,
okay?
it does, Deegan. Yes, it does.
Yes, sir. That's admitting guilt.
Thanks, Luke. I appreciate that. You guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Even if you don't like me, hit the subscribe button, man. You know what I'm saying? We can sit. Listen, I'll sit and argue with you guys all day. I'm not going to be mean or disrespectful to you if you treat me with respect. We can disagree all day. Hit the subscribe button. Come back, watch more videos with me. More than welcome to have a disagreement. No problem. Justin and I don't agree at all. Love the conversation, Justin. Thank you.
Any other questions while I'm here?
No.
All right, get to your event, get there safely, and just, like I said, just slow down a little bit, okay? Have a better day. Yep. I think he asked about as many questions as...
Yeah, have a better day. Yeah, my day sucks now because I got to go pay a $250 ticket.
People in the comments do. Oof.
Good to see you, Luke. Thank you.
A lot of questions. Good questions, though. 37 copy 50. It's a black Mazda SUV one time.
And for the love of God, when the cop is going to pull you over, if you're going to get off the highway, give him a thumbs up. Let him know you're going to get off the highway. Signal to him what you're doing. Don't run and don't attack cops. You're going to F up what we're doing.
Hi, how are you? Good. You have your license, registration, insurance on you?
Is there a reason why you're pulling me over?
Yes, sir. Speed. You're doing 61 and a 40.
Love you back, buddy.
Okay.
Come on. I got my speed right here.
That's
the
fine.
speed limit's 45. I was doing...
No, it's 40 here.
No,
Let me see your license, registration, insurance, please.
It's not the way you do it.
You're already wrong because you're telling me it's 45. It's
okay,
40.
but you're wrong for telling me I was going 60. Okay. That's wrong.
Okay.
I was not going 60.
Okay. We can debate that in
It's
court.
not going to work.
Yeah, we will, but that's not right of you just to pull me over and
I
say I'm
didn't
going
see it,
60.
Slicer.
You have
I'm
proof
sorry.
of that?
Okay. Yeah.
You do?
Yep. Can I see your license, registration, insurance?
Can you show me that, sir?
Nope. Not required by law to show you anything.
You said I was going 60?
61.
Right.
Your license, your registration, your insurance.
Right, Jeff?
Sir.
Sir, I was doing 54 miles per hour.
That is fine.
45.
That is fine.
So
license,
please.
registration, insurance.
So, can you be honest?
What does that say right there above your speed gate or your gas? Registration and your insurance.
I just know I wasn't doing 60.
That's perfectly fine, and you will have the forum to debate that.
All right,
but right here on the side of the
Wow.
road is not the forum to debate it.
I know,
Wow,
sir, but
Wes
like,
Watson.
I just want to, because I saw you, and I...
Right. You're going to go to court and you're going to get a square deal. Put a 1 in the chat if you're not getting a square deal in court. Put a 1 in the chat if you are not getting a square deal in court. Like he said, he went to court and the judge said, hey, I was doing 10 miles an hour over. And the judge said, you can do 1 mile an hour over and the cop can pull you over.
And I saw my speed. I see what it says. So in my head, I'm wondering, like, this guy's really going to come pull me over and say I was doing something I wasn't doing?
Let's say in your imagination that you were doing 54 and the speed limit's 40. You're still doing 14 over. But in that car that is calibrated to tell me exactly what your speed is, you're doing 61 and the speed limit's 40.
I wasn't doing 60. That's wrong.
That's fine.
And
you have every right to debate that, but right here is not the time to do it. Nope, just waiting on your insurance.
just change the registration.
Okay.
It should be.
Right, Luke? I agree with that, man.
Take a moment to find it. Your registration we're good on. That's the old one. You can discard it. There.
Hold on, baby boy.
That's right, War Daddy.
Is it on you? You have an app for it?
Maybe.
Okay. Who's the insurance with?
Geico.
Don't worry about it. I'll look it up. License valid, no
Do you
problem.
see that? They can look up your insurance. Listen, have your stuff put together. License, proof of insurance, registration, everything goes on your Fifth Amendment plaque. And then you invoke the Fifth. When this guy gets pulled over right here, watch this. When he gets pulled over, if you want to ensure that you're going to get a ticket, you want to make sure you're going to get a ticket, start like this. If you want to make damn sure you're going to get a ticket.
It's a black Mazda SUV one time.
Watch how he does this.
Hi, how are you? Good.
Okay. Hey, how are you? Here's my license, registration, and proof of insurance officer. If you even say those words, I would just give it to him. Next phase.
Your license, registration, insurance license?
Is there a reason why you're pulling me over?
Yes, sir. Speed. You're doing 61 and a 40.
He's not doing 60.
Why do you care? It doesn't matter. You just want to go home. He's either going to ticket you or he's not. You can be respectful as you do it. Respectfully, officer, I'm going to stand on my rights and I'm going to invoke my Fifth Amendment right. That's it. That's the last thing you say. Not another word. Unless he's going to arrest you and then say, okay, let me call my wife. Let me call my girlfriend, my husband, my kids.
Okay.
Come on. I got my speed right here.
That's
the
fine.
speed limit's 45. I was doing...
No, it's 40 here.
No.
Let me see your license, registration, insurance, please.
What'd you say?
You're already wrong because you're telling me it's 45. It's 40.
But you're wrong for telling me I was going 60. Okay. That's wrong.
Okay.
I was not going 60.
Okay. We can debate that in court.
Yeah, we will, but
Eyes
that's
on
not right
Margate.
of you just to pull me over and say I'm going 60. You have proof for that?
You can't do it like this. You're not going to win like this. Invoke your Fifth. That takes your power back.
Okay. Yeah.
You do?
Yep. Can I see your license, registration, insurance?
Can you show me that, sir?
Nope.
Square deal.
Not required by law to show you anything.
Square deal, everybody.
You said I was going 60?
61. Can I see your license, your registration, your insurance?
61.
Sir.
Sir, I was doing 54 miles per hour.
That is fine.
45.
That is fine.
So
license,
please.
registration, insurance.
So, can you be honest?
What does that say right there above your speed gate? Or your
It's a huge mistake.
Registration and your insurance.
Holy Star XL, it's a huge
I just
mistake.
know I wasn't doing 60.
That's perfectly fine, and you will have the forum to debate that.
All right,
but right here on the side of the road is not the forum to debate it.
I know, sir, but like, I just want to, like, because I saw you and I saw my speed. I see what it says. So in my head, I'm wondering, like, this guy's really gonna come pull me over and say I was doing something I wasn't doing.
Let's say in your imagination that you were doing 54 and the speed limit's 40. You're still doing 14 over. But in that car that is calibrated to tell me exactly what your speed is, you're doing 61 and the speed limit's 40.
I wasn't doing 60. That's wrong.
That's fine.
And
you have every right to debate that, but right here is not the time to do it. Nope, wait on your insurance.
Okay, so hold on a minute, everybody. Just so you know, Square Deal comes from, I believe the election is 1905. I'm pretty sure it is. Teddy Roosevelt is running for his second term as president, and his campaign slogan is Square Deal. That's where that term comes from. I read Roosevelt's biography in jail. So
change the registration.
Okay.
It should be.
Justin Barnes is here, everybody.
Take a moment to find it.
Thanks, Justin. Thank
your
you,
registration
buddy.
we're good on. That's the old one. You can discard it. There.
Hold on, baby boy.
Is it on you? Do you have an app for it?
Maybe.
Okay. Who's the insurance with?
Geico.
Don't worry about it. I'll look it up. License valid, no problems with it?
No.
Give me 1 second to get you out of here. Any reason why you don't have your seatbelt on?
I just pulled it off to turn to him when I pulled over.
Okay. While you're in control of the vehicle, just keep it on so that we don't think that you didn't have it on and write you for it, okay? Just hang tight, I'll get you out of here. Adam.
He's a nice cop, but he's still got to give directives. Let me read the super chat real quick, y'all. The Blue Lion Gang is the extortion collection arm of the Just Us criminal justice system. The JCS is made up of corrupt politicians, judges, and lawyers. And let me address our friend Justin, who, Justin, you're not going to agree with most people in this room, but he said, if you're not doing anything wrong, you can use that information to dispute the cop in court, but the information should not be available to the government unless you bring it in. Justin, you don't get a square deal in court. I guess you've never been. The judge, the prosecutor, the cops all work together against you, Justin. That's how it works.
I meant that he was not doing 61 miles per hour.
That's how it works, Justin.
He did not want to give me his license. And
have you been to court before?
Under the presentation
Second City
of
AK, what's up, Playboy?
Under arrest, Temple. He finally agreed to give it to me.
Everybody, welcome Second City LA, Second City AK to the Team DLZ. Thanks for becoming a member. Consider becoming a channel member. Thank you. You push the join button at the bottom.
He's also adamant about the speed limit being 45. And on his dashboard, it literally says 40 miles an hour. He says, that's for right here. But where I had him on radar, he's telling me it was 45. So I think he needs to go back and check that.
Yeah, but you always lose in court. Almost always.
Child in a car seat in the back, too.
You almost always lose in court.
So listen, I am citing you for the speed, okay? I understand.
He said he's got a child in the back. You're talking about doing 61 and a 45. That's easy to do. That's easy to do. It's preposterous that he's going to steal the money out of his car, out of his wallet, when there's a baby in the back. The money needs to go to the baby.
That you are under the impression that you were not speeding, and that's fine.
I know.
I'm not here to debate that with you, but you have two officers in that car.
Listen to Justin.
That saw the speed display. Okay.
I'm not. It's okay.
Okay. As long as you're okay with.
I respect it. I'm not signing nothing.
You don't have to sign. Those days are over. You don't have to sign anything. You don't have to agree to anything. But I will tell you this much: you're being cited for 61 and a 40. You have 3 options. You can pay for it. Go to driving school.
Okay, so 61 and a 40.
At the court, whatever you want to do is up to you. You have 30 days. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
You're good to go. Just drive safe, okay?
We got to change this bullshit, though.
So I wouldn't cite you because that'd be unethical. You're doing 61 miles per hour on radar.
I know, but I know I wasn't. Honest to God.
Well, then you wouldn't be asking me.
No, but I want to look at you in your face and ask you the truth. Like, was I really doing 61?
Well, do you think I made it up?
Well, I don't know.
Because you also thought the speed limit was 45.
Well, before I crossed the light, it was 40.
Okay, so this is what I want you to do later on tonight. I want you to go from Oakland Park Boulevard north on Hiatus Road, and you tell me what the speed limit says the whole way from Oakland Park Boulevard, not just 44th Street. And then you can call me if you want and tell me what it was.
Agree to the speed, but 61, dude, I know I wasn't. I know I wasn't.
Okay, so
I saw 54, 55, and if I was speeding at 55, okay.
Then yeah.
61, bro.
Yep. Listen,
Come on, man.
radar doesn't lie. Sorry.
I know, but then it's messed up. It's broken. Something's wrong.
No.
Either you or
we can debate it in court if you want, but we calibrate at the beginning of every shift.
I'm going 100%.
Okay, you're good to go then. We have nothing else to say. Okay. Have a better day. Be safe.
Thank you.
Yep.
Have a better day. Let me read this super chat. Demon Sparta said, I was pulled over and they told me to give them the keys or I would have to pay $100 at the tow yard. So I respectfully gave them the key and took my removable steering wheel off of the dash and walked away. Thanks for the super chat, brother. Thank you. Right on, brother. Thanks, Demon Spartan. Thank you for the super chat.
So we finally admitted that the speed limit is 40 here, not 45.
History bear.
But he is adamant that he's
Chevy
miles an hour and believes that the radar gun is broken. I try to explain to him that we calibrate our radar guns at the beginning of every shift. But again, this is the side of the road is not a courtroom. So we're not going to argue and debate things on the side of the road. I'll give him a little bit of leniency with the questioning, but at some point in time, we've got to kind of cut it off and just be like, look, you're being cited. Speed is the speed. If you want to take it to court, we could take it to court. We can show all the documentation that this radar unit's perfectly calibrated. So.
Yeah, but the thing is, man, you're not going to get a square deal in court. That's not going to happen. That's not how it's going to go down. You're not going to get a square deal in court. And it's just that simple.
Hey, how are you? Good. You have your license, registration, insurance?
This is my parents' car, so I don't know.
Sure, no problem. I'm sure you know the reason for this stop.
So that's the thing. You may loan your car to your kid. You might loan your car to your dad, your mom, your sister, your brother. Your plaque, your Fifth Amendment auto plaque goes up in your visor. You can't, it's indestructible. I mean, you could break it in half if you tried, but do you want to break your plaque in half? You don't. Then your license registration goes like this. So now your kid, your mom, your brother, your lover, they know your shit is up in your visor. Everything is up in your visor. You want to have everything ready to go in your visor because this guy says, this is not my car. I don't know where the stuff is.
Hey, how are you? Good. You have your license, registration, insurance?
This is my parents' car, so I don't know.
Sure, no problem. I'm sure you know the reason for this
Downhill
stop.
in Northwest 44th Street, southbound 76
There's no radar at 70, okay?
Toyota RAV4 versus a red vehicle, no injuries. It's at 61419 in the route.
That's funny, Demon Sparta.
Should be perfect.
No.
Well, actually, this is.
No.
Let me see.
You don't get off most of the time. You don't get off.
It's
not true.
The expired one.
Do me a favor. Put a 1 in the chat if you don't win most of the time in court. Someone said hire a lawyer and you're going to beat the ticket. Put a 1 in the chat if you do not win most of the time. Oh, me too, Iron Eddie. Me too.
The insurance is good. Not a problem. I'm sure of it too. I know it's not your car, but everything good with your license? No problems, no concerns? Okay. You good? All right. You understand the reason for the stop? Yeah. All right. Once I get you out of here, okay? He knows why I stopped him. Didn't really talk that much.
Yeah, that's
which
right.
is fine.
You never want to talk. You want to invoke your Fifth Amendment.
Just let him know why we're stopping him. He also doesn't have the correct address on his license. So
Jody
I'm gonna
Shiloh?
update that in our little system here and tell him.
Second City AK.
Speed limit here is 45. He's doing 70. So one citation for the speed, verbal warning for the having the wrong address on the license. Just got to get it updated.
Right, dark side reality. That's right. That's right.
Okay, sir. So listen, I'm issuing a citation for the speed. Have you had a ticket before?
Dude, how
yeah,
much?
Take care of it. You have any questions?
How much money is this guy collecting by sitting there on the side of the road hiding to get us? I mean, it's just ridiculous.
For me? All right, you good? You sure? Yeah. All right, just making sure, man.
Why would I not?
What's that?
Why would I not?
I don't know. Just making sure, man.
I'm just not happy about, you know.
Well, I don't think anybody is, and I understand that.
Exactly.
We're out here for a reason. 30 days, take care of it. All the options are in here. If you don't have any questions, you're good to go. Okay, just drive safe, all right, my man? All right, take care. Very
right
quiet.
on. Thank you so much.
Very quiet individual.
Thank you, Anders. Thank you very much for the super chat, man. Thank you. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. I really appreciate the support. Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the subscribe button. Let's get to 1 million subscribers. YouTube has screwed this channel, but I haven't put my heart and soul into it either. So now I'm back. I'm going to put my heart and soul into this. Let's get to 1 million subs.
Which is fine. He said he's just not happy about, I guess, getting a ticket.
Right?
So
right, Death?
doing 7.
That's right. Oh, edge addiction. Get out of here, man. The alibi of safety will always be the alibi of tyrants. More safety will always be the alibi of tyrants. More safety means more control. Control over you.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you? You all right? Yeah. Okay, do you have your license registration insurance?
Let's take a look at the road. Okay, so let's take a look at that road. So is that not a wide open road right there? I mean, is this not wide open? Demon Sparta, Chevy, is this not wide open? Cope Doggy Dog, is that not wide open? That's a pretty wide open road, right? So there's really no reason to be hammering someone unless.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you? You all right? Yeah. Okay, do you have your license registration insurance on you? You don't know why I'm stopping you?
Because I wasn't looking.
What's that?
I wasn't looking at my speed.
You definitely were not looking at your speed. Yes.
Why is she telling him that? Why is she telling him that?
I was?
Why is she telling him that?
You were going?
When I looked, it was 50.
What's that?
When I looked, it was 50.
Why is she saying that?
At what point did you look? Was I already have my lights on, or did you see me in the median?
No, before. Yeah. Before I reached.
So radar shoots out pretty far. So if you saw me in the median back there, by the time you saw me, it was already done.
Some effing dude.
And the address on your license is correct?
701 98 Chille.
Insurance card?
Proof of insurance is fine.
I'm sorry? Okay, so click on proof of insurance. It takes a second, then another thing will pop up and say ID card, and you'll click that one.
He just told the other driver he can look up her proof of insurance. Why is he hounding her for insurance when he can look it up?
And then it'll load, and then it'll pop up.
It depends on the outlay, Justin. Depends on the layout of the road.
You should be able to, like, you don't have to do it right this second, but go screenshot it or add it to your wallet, your Apple Wallet.
Oh, to the wallet? Maybe I have it in the wallet.
Oh, you were almost there. Okay, now view ID card.
Tim Sawyer, you're fucking hilarious, dude.
And then I just need to see that.
People talk to cops because they're trying to put...
Yeah, that's it.
Perfect. Okay. Everything's okay with your license? No problems, no concerns? Okay. So we're out here doing traffic enforcement, and that's it. I'm just going to check your license. I'll get you out here in a second, all right? Hang tight. So she wasn't paying attention to her speed. When I told her how fast she was going, she seemed surprised and said, well, when I looked down, I was doing 57. So there was 45. And I said, well, if you saw me and the lights were on, or you already saw and knew I was coming after you, and you looked down, you're doing 57, I could believe that. We had her already. I had her about 1,000 feet north of where we actually were. So.
Not around here, partner. Not around here.
Okay, so listen, I am issuing a citation.
So was this a? Hold on a second. Was this a? I've never.
7, I could believe that.
Is this a particular
We had
thing
her-
on a muffler that goes?
I had her about 1,000 feet north of where we actually.
What is this
were.
weird sound right here?
Not around here, partner. Not around here.
That's a weird sound. $5 super chat. There should be no fines unless the traffic infraction leaves a material victim or causes property damage. History Bear, I'm totally with you. If you're driving like an a-hole, take the car. Then you can't drive like an a-hole anymore. Then they got to pay the impound fee. But otherwise, man, it should be a warning most of the time. Slow down. And I don't want people driving like crazy maniacs. I'm not for that. No way am I for that.
Okay, so listen, I am issuing a citation. That's my job for speed.
Oh, God.
64 and
It is not your job to rip people off. You could have given her a warning. 50,000 pullovers a day. They're still speeding. There's still all the things that happen. It's just a way for them to make money. Sucks.
45. You have 30 days to take care of it. You have some options. You either pay for it, go to driving school, take it to court. If you don't have any questions for me, then you're good to go. Thank you. All right, you have questions? All right, you're good to go. Drive safe.
Oh, no, Justin. I'm sorry, man. Justin's new, and Justin hasn't been to the channel before. Justin, people get a ticket for not having a proof of insurance, and they have to pay a fine. It's not always just bring your insurance card in. I'll show you, Justin. So look how the cop's driving. Did you see that right there? He's definitely doing more than 60 in a 45, Justin. Justin, do you see it? Justin, call it paging Justin. Watch the cop accelerate like a madman to catch someone. So he's able to speed and do 60, 70 miles an hour. But if you do it, then you're putting everybody in danger. You see what I'm saying? I agree with you, Edge. I agree with you. No, I don't think it is. 30 miles an hour and over in what? In a 70? In a 60? How fast is he going right here? How fast is this cop going, Edge? Yeah, Justin Barnes. I'll use his last name. Where's the other Justin at? So we're going to call you Bellio, all right? Bellio. I'm going to call you JB. How about that?
Copy 50. Hi, how are you?
Hey.
Good. You have your license, registration,
I
insurance?
was better before this.
Did you see me back there on a traffic stop?
I was better before this.
On Hiatus Road? When you were going northbound?
No.
Don't answer a fucking question. Use the Fifth Amendment plaque, invoke your Fifth Amendment right, and don't talk to cops.
Oh, okay. I made a appointment to get my new license.
Yeah, that's kind of rough.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you see me back there on a traffic stop?
Wait a minute. Let me retract that. Okay. Hold on. If you don't have your shit together, you don't have your license, registration, proof of insurance, you have to be super polite. Officer, you pulled me over. I'm going to respectfully invoke my Fifth Amendment right. And if you don't have your license, then you should have a picture of your license, just like that. Have a picture of it. You got to be really polite and nice if you don't have all your stuff.
On hiatus?
On hiatus and Sunrise Boulevard?
Actually,
yeah, because you went by me going northbound, toying around with a Subaru, a WRX.
I seen him. I wasn't in nothing with him.
They didn't say you were racing him, but the reason that drew my attention to you was your exhaust with the popping and the boom, 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 boom. Yeah, you can't have that.
Oh, I bought the car. Just bought the car 2 days ago. Okay.
Is that what he just said? Is that what he just said? I didn't hear it. Let me listen.
Because you went by me going northbound, toying around with a. Did you see me back there on a traffic stop?
On hiatus?
On hiatus and Sunrise Boulevard.
Actually,
yeah, because you went by me going northbound.
Thank you,
toying around with a Subaru, a WRX.
I seen him. I wasn't in nothing with him.
They didn't say you were racing him, but the reason that drew my attention to you was your exhaust with the popping and the boom, 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 boom. Yeah, you can't have that.
Oh, I bought the car. Just bought.
Right, but a Harley Davidson can drive down the road and drown out all sound in a mile radius, but you can't have a popping sound on your muffler. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Car 2 days ago. Okay, my homeboy came.
Yeah, Richard.
Not 2 days ago, 2 months ago.
Okay.
It's been parked. If I knew that, I wouldn't even do that.
You don't know that you can't modify the exhaust, especially to make it sound like gunshots going off.
I understand. I'm not a racer. I drive a pickup. I drive a tanker, and then I drive a...
Bellio, do we agree? Bellio, do we agree? Justin Bellio, ex-military. Do we agree on something, brother? Hey, hey, hey. You should not be pulled over for noise as long as we allow motorcycles and Harley Davidsons on our streets, okay? Plain and simple.
Honestly, I swear to God, I never knew that.
Okay.
You know?
Well, that's why I'm here.
Okay.
And I understand aftermarket exhaust, I get it.
Yeah.
But when you go by and you give it gas and then you back off of it so that it does the bam, 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 bam.
Yes, sir.
And I'm right there on the side of the road.
Not true at all.
It's not good, okay?
Not
so that's
true
why
at
I'm
all.
stopping you, all right?
That's
Everything's okay with
ridiculous.
your license? You have your registration insurance on you? You bought the car like this?
Absolutely not,
Yeah,
Trevor.
absolutely.
Absolutely not.
And it's not an aftermarket exhaust. I tried to see the exhaust, but I looked under there, and it looks stock. I'll take it out.
Listen, I see what you guys are putting in the chat. No Noisy Motorcycles, my buddy Joker, came to my studio. Joker's my friend, okay? You guys are saying stuff. What about the Teslas and the self-driving cars and the electric cars that make no sound? Right? Then people are not going to know they're there? What a load of shit. If they allow motorcycles and Harley Davidsons on the roads, then they should not complain about a loud exhaust. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. I mean, that one sounds like gunshots or backfiring. So maybe there can be some limitations, but you still shouldn't get a fine or a fee. You shouldn't have to pay the government because you have a loud muffler. That's ridiculous.
Well, call him back and say, hey, you got to take this off. And
so this is a 6-month policy at the end of
so
July.
no. It's 100%. I could show you where I just paid it, but maybe it's not.
Right on, Dark Rod.
But
You just don't have the card?
Have the card.
Okay, I will double check it on my end.
Okay, sure.
But yeah, and everything's okay with your license, other than it looks in some little rough condition. It's seen better days. Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm not trying to get into no trouble at all.
I don't think you are, but yeah, it was just kind of stood out because you went by and it was so loud. I even turned around. I was like, "What was that?"
Where were you on hiatus? And...
Right at the light at Sunrise Boulevard. I was on the turn lane, on a traffic stop.
Oh, okay.
So give me 1 second. Let me get you out of here. Hang tight.
Right,
yep.
Listen, you should not, if they're going to pull you over or stop you and say, you got to take that muffler off, that's one thing. Put a one in the chat, though, if you should not have to pay a fee to the government because your muffler is too loud. That is ridiculous. You should not have to pay a fee. That's stupid. Wow.
So he said he just bought the car 2 months ago. It's exactly how he bought it. He bought it from a used car dealership in Miami, and he hasn't done anything to it. He said he's aware that the exhaust doesn't sound factory, but he said he went under the car and can't figure out what it is that does that. It's probably one of those things where he might want to take it somewhere and get it looked at because it's definitely not factory. It was loud enough for me to catch my attention on the last traffic stop we were on, and he was going the opposite way, and I could hear it. But he accelerated and then backed off, and it was making the popping noises, and it was audibly
no
loud.
fees.
It wasn't just something subtle. So
okay, I agree, officer. I agree. Right? The popping sounds like gunshots. Sounds like cars backfiring. It could scare somebody on the road. I get it. It doesn't sound like a Harley's like the whole time. You know, pop, 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 pop. That sounds bad. I get it. Pull next to the guy and say that has to come off. If I see you on the road again, I'm going to pull you over. He comes on the road again, you pull him over. Third time, you take the car, you take the muffler off. No fees, no fines. Stop stealing our fucking money. Stop stealing our money. You get it on Delete Lawz. Go to DeleteLawz.com. Delete Lawz with a Z. Go to Delete Lawz with a Z. And this is an acrylic plaque. 11 steps. You follow the 11 steps. I got a video coming out that shows how you use it. Delete Lawz with a Z. Or you can go to you'vegotbail.ai. It's available there too. You can scan it right there. If someone wants to buy it, they can scan it. So cool, huh? This is my best product I've ever made so far. So far. I mean, Team DLZ will tell you.
When I was done with the other traffic stop, we were able to catch up to him and effectively.
What are you talking about, Pembroke Jones? We pay taxes to pay these guys. You don't need to rip us off. I get it, Raggle Monkey. I understand that. But you still shouldn't be ripped off. That's my point.
Traffic stop. His license has seen better days.
No, Justin, Bellio, I'm not advocating. I'm saying first time, cop pulls next to you, tells you to slow down or to change your muffler. Second time, pulls you over and says, you got to change this muffler. How about this, Bellio? Third time, you get pulled over, just take it off right there. Just take that muffler off. If they don't have a replacement, then what?
It's a little chewed up, but he does have an appointment to get a new one, so that's good. So I'm going to issue him a citation. I'm going to educate him on the exhaust issue.
How much money has this guy taken from people?
It's an excuse.
How much money has he taken from people?
He needs to get it fixed.
How much money has he taken from people?
Doesn't have the current copy of his insurance, so I'm going to cite him for that. And,
Gary?
It's a non-moving violation. It's more of an administrative thing, so we just want to make sure that he gets that and has that valid copy on him. So.
You got scales of justice and you're saying things like that?
Shut off.
What's crazy? The car just shut off?
It just shut off. Look here.
So you gotta go back to the dealership. Was running a second ago, right? So, well, here's the good news and the bad news. Aside from the car not starting or not running again, I'm not citing you for the modified exhaust. That's a moving violation. I'm only giving you a citation for not having the valid copy of your insurance on you at the time that I.
Thank you, BB. I appreciate the kind words, man. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Just so you know, BB, I tell you guys this, and people don't believe me. I talk on the phone mostly to cops and ex-cops. That's who I talk to the most.
Requested it, but hold on. All you got to do is mail in a copy of the insurance card that shows that it was valid at the time of the stop with the ticket. It's $10 and it gets dismissed. It doesn't affect your license. It's non-moving. Don't have to worry about anything. Nope.
Right there.
Nope.
Justin, Bellio, I can't say that because we got Justin Barnes, who's like a lifetime member here. Bellio, but if he doesn't write you a ticket, how can you know he's told to change the muffler and if he hasn't? I understand what you're trying to say there, Bellio, but listen to what the copper says right here. It's a $10.
Just make a copy of it, of the insurance card that shows that it was valid at the time. I'm only giving you a citation for not having the valid copy of your insurance on you at the time that I requested it. But hold on. All you got to do is mail in a copy of the insurance card that shows that it was valid at the time of the stop with the ticket. It's $10 and it gets dismissed. It doesn't affect your license. It's non-moving. Don't have to worry about anything. Nope.
Right, John Anthony?
Nope. Just make a copy of it, send it in with the ticket. It's $10. Goodbye.
Right.
Okay.
Right,
as long
John Anthony?
as long as the policy was valid. If it wasn't valid, you can have a bigger issue, but that's beyond my pay grade.
Yeah, I checked my
Hang on to that.
I checked my statements.
Okay. That's all you got to do. Just make a copy of the insurance card, send it in with this, $10, goes away. It doesn't affect your license. It doesn't do anything, okay?
There's my boy, Justin.
Detective Weir.
Gave it out free membership to War Daddy.
Push it out.
What's that?
Oh, send me your video.
Well, you got to do what you got to do. I mean, you're in a shopping plaza, so it's probably the safest place for the car to not start again.
And I was going to my daughter's school right there, so.
Has it ever done it before?
No. You know, I just bought the car. I'm gonna tell you that my homeboy just said, "Hey, put it in this, and it does this," and I'm like, "Bro, I don't
you,
wanna
Justin
do
Barnes.
that," you know. So when he said to me just now, I'm like, "Tomorrow I'll call the dude. Like, you got to take this off."
You just talked to him now?
No.
Cindy, that is not true. It would not be unprofessional. You don't yell out the window. You could pull right up next to somebody. You know that. I tell you what, I'd much rather have a cop pull up next to me and say, roll your window down and say, hey, dude, you got to slow down or I'm going to pull you over. Wouldn't you rather that? I mean, put a 1 in the chat if you would rather that. The cop pulls up next to you and says, dude, you got to slow down. I understand. There's rules. I'm breaking them. I understand that. But they're ripping us off. Billions and billions of dollars every year ripping us off. I have a Fifth Amendment auto plaque because if you talk to the cop, you might get hemmed up in something you said where now they can search your car, put you in torture cuffs, and arrest you because of what you said. You don't talk to them. You follow right there. Hands at touchdown position, invoke the Fifth. That's what you do.
Oh, he did it the other day.
Oh, okay.
I didn't just talk to him.
Okay. Do you need anything from me?
No, I need you not to give me a ticket.
I mean, you're not really in a horrible place to have an issue right now, but just make sure that if it's not going to run, that just bring it over to one of these parking spots. But it's a private plaza, so it's not like we can do anything about, you know.
I'll call somebody, right?
Okay. Questions for me?
No, you answered everything.
Okay.
Mail in the ticket.
Yep.
That. Appreciate it.
That's it.
Let me try it one more time.
And it was running fine a second ago.
Is he going to give him a jump start?
When I was looking at you, it just went.
Why? When I was walking up?
Before you got out the car.
No. So Justin, you're new to the channel. So let me tell you what happens when you get pulled over. What happens when you get pulled over is you become afraid. When there's a cop behind them and they're getting pulled over, body locks up. You get this kind of deer in the headlights look. You're scared. I mean, put a 1 in the chat if that's a fact. Come on, Justin Bailio. You know as well as I do. When you get pulled over, you go through this, oh my God, these emotions that are so hard. It's so hard when there's a cop behind me following me. Put a 1 in the chat if that's a fact. It sucks, right? Come on, Justin Bailio. I hope I'm saying your name right. But that's a fact. The cop's behind you, you get all freaked out. What the plaque does, what the Fifth Amendment plaque does, is it gives you a way to follow a step-by-step tutorial. It's better than my first trifold, my second trifold, my third trifold. I have them all right here. I've been building trifolds for years to help people so they can invoke their Fifth Amendment right when they get pulled over. This one was after that one with the white square. This one was after that one with the black square, bigger like that. I've been doing this for years. This isn't my first time. Team DLZ, put it in the chat. Team DLZ, put it in the chat. You can get my plaque on DeleteLawz.com or you can get it on You'veGotBail.ai. It's available on 2 different websites. We have a new company coming out called You'veGotBail.ai. Can you guess what the company does? Can you figure it out? Okay. Listen, I've been in front of this camera for 3 hours. I got to get off. The lights are killing me. People will come in my chat and say, look at his eyes. They're just pins. I got 7 lights around me. Of course my eyes are pins. It's just so stupid. PBE86. Chevy. Oh, you know what we got to do before I go? We got to play Chevy's song. Chevy sent me a song to play here. You guys, if you're a member of Team DLZ and you love this team, then stick around for a minute because I'm going to play Chevy's song. But if you got to go, you got to go. I understand. But this is our man Chevy's song. This guy makes songs all the time for this team that we have here.
Okay. Hey. Team DLZ.
Team DLZ right here, baby. Overturn Terry versus Ohio. Terry v. Ohio. Stinky. Blue poo. Stinky.
Report.
Nice, Chevy. Sounds good.
The blue line. Wall.
All the new people for coming. You guys make sure you're subscribed.
Institutional wall. Blue kitty litter. Thin blue line gang.
Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Bellio. Got you, Bellio.
Available.
Here's the lyrics.
Support. Moral turpitude, baseness. Vile, depraved legislation. Who thought feline defecation could smell so bad? Cameras.
You have a trifold, Bellio?
Blue poo, kitty litter. Absorbing 3 times weight of truth. Stinky blue poo poo, cover up blue kitty litter. Blue cover up, gaslighting chosen, criminal protector.
Bellio. Let me pause Chevy's song. You guys, Bellio has a trifold. Round of applause for Bellio. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate the kind words. Round of applause for Bellio. Bellio, I upgraded the trifold. It's acrylic now. It's made out of acrylic. It's badass. Thank you so much.
Protecting state, snitching, carries heavyweight.
He's got a trifold. Hit the like button. Tap. Hit the like button. Let's get to 500 likes. We're 12 away. Thank you, Amanda. We're almost to 500 likes. Tap on your phone. Tap right on your phone. 488.
Mummified waste. Yeah. Documented.
Almost to 500 likes. CEO of my time.
Unwritten code. False DUI. Excessive force. Blue shield. Silent. Pick up machine. Testify. Perjury. Falsify reports. Misconduct. Paying millions.
Get it, Chevy.
Where you be at?
Hit the like button. Tap on your phone. We're 10 away. 10 away from 500. Omega 8er. It's a great song, Chevy. I wish I wasn't tired, but I'm tired.
Blue kitty litter.
Thank you, John Anthony.
Blue kitty litter. It's for you. Body cams watching independent oversight. Show.
3 likes away. We need 3 likes. We need 3 likes. Mike Valletti's in the chat. Right on, Mike. Good to see you, Mike. Missed you, man.
Blue kitty litter.
Okay.
Chevy, dude, you did good, man.
Hey.
1 like away from 500. 1 like away from 500. Who's going to hit the like button?
Terry Bay.
Rat Boy Ninja, Holy Star XL.
Stinky.
1 like away. We got to get 1 like. We got to get 1 like. Put it up there, Gary Dean.
Stinky.
Put it up. Give this legend a like. Thank you, Gary. $4.99. We need 1 more like. I appreciate you, Bellio. BS Unleashed. I see you.
Institutional wall.
Jason, how you doing, buddy?
Thin blue, line gang, inaccurate, criminal records, cover up, gang, kitty
That's
litter.
okay, War Daddy. Do your thing, buddy.
Blue kitty litter. Available.
Tyrant judge.
Available.
Bad money judges.
Available.
Blue line tyrant judge.
Support.
Pig. 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 Cop stinky.
Motor turpitude baseness.
We did it.
Depraved
513.
Feline defecation could smell so bad. Cameras.
Do not
Cover up.
blue poo kitty litter.
Blue Pig Kitty Litter.
3 times weight of truth. Stinky.
Kevin, what's up, Playboy?
Blue kitty
Wanda
litter.
Meese.
Blue cover up. Gaslighting chosen. Criminal protector. Warrior police state.
All right, listen, I'm absolutely exhausted. As you guys know, my sleep patterns are completely screwed right now. I have not slept. I think I slept, last time I slept was yesterday at 1:30 p.m. So I have been awake for 21 hours. So thank you guys for the likes. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I had a great time with you guys today. I'm so grateful. Some fucking dude is in the chat. Some fucking dude is in the chat. Rancho Relaxo. Apache Lumberjack. Appalachian Lumberjacker. What's going on, Playboy? Dark Side Reality. Good to see everybody. American Do It was in the chat. Nick, good to see you, man. Listen, I would love to stay with you guys all day, but I got to go to sleep. I've been awake for 21 hours. Thanks for coming. You get the plaque on Delete Lawz. Get it on Delete Lawz. I mean, take a look at the quality of that thing. Look how thick it is. I mean, look at the thickness of that plaque. Look at that. That is this is a serious product now. You know what I mean? Not saying my trifold previously wasn't good, but it could wad up, you know, which is cool. And when it wads up, you know, it straightens out. This is a great product. I'm not going to hack it. This is a great product. This is just superior because it's made out of acrylic. And this side looks really cool. You know? So anyway, I appreciate you, Wanda Meese. Appreciate you, Ronson Relax. So I got to get the flock out of here. I got to go to sleep. I'll see you guys in the next one. Mikey B.